Hey yo! Doing some Warhammer painting. I'm just setting things up because I'm not prepared. Because I'm a fool. I got some of the things ready, but I didn't get prepared. Doo-be-dee-doo. There's the boys. Let's put that in the bin. Okey-dokey. Let's see. Really, I want it here. But then you're not getting picked up as much, are you? So, there's the microphone. Let's move that over there. How about that? That doesn't look too bad. I need to swap these around anyway, because these are the boys I'm painting. Those are the ones I'm just using for reference. There we go. What am I doing with these guys? What I need is that light shining a bit more down here. I think everything's working. How's the sound looking? I mean, it looks okay. I don't think I'm too quiet. I'm also going to be listening to a bit of music. I think Sam said he was going to join me, but, you know, he's not here. I did try to get a hold of him on the Facebook Messenger, but I got nothing. I got diddly squat. Right, let me load up some music as well. Don't think he ever came back to me on there. I think it might be on my phone. Oh, I get the feeling they must be busy, because we've not had any sort of response whatsoever. Put my phone somewhere now. No, that's not going to be good. I hope. In fact, let's have a listen. Oh, I think you can hear my computer phone. Yeah, it's a little tiny bit better. I could always turn down the gain. Okay, how does that sound? I think that's okay. I can't hear it as much. That's good to me. Right. I see that the Stjorborn put lots of, what are they, Komodo dragons or something in the chat. I don't know if he's still there though. Let's see. So that's you. Oh bloody hell, that's loud. My ear holes. Oh, volume mixer. Jesus. Still here. Oh, hi. Right, I have changed various things, because this is coming off of my laptop now for this one, which is right here. So I've changed the text. It looks quite big actually. So can I change the, where is it? Chat properties. Can I change the font size, please? That looks better. Let's do it. Yes, I know. It's my stream. I want to do a quick hello testing the font size, exclamation mark. Let's see what that looks like. Is that too small? Looks okay. Okay, cool. Why has it gone super loud again? Right, let's just put the headphone down. How about that? There we go. I was trying to be smart and set it separately. Let's get up OBS. Pretty good, I think. I think it looks pretty good. I've just changed things up a little bit. Oh, I'm going to cough. Excuse me. So this is like the first time in a long time I've actually streamed off of my laptop, so bear with me while I sort things out and make sure everything looks hunky-dory. I think that's okay though. So let me close that and close that. Go on to the music, and I want to shuffle. Oh, I don't want that though. Because that one's boring. Remove. Right. Cool. Cool, 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 cool. I think I'm ready to go. What shall I do first? I could do these fairly quickly. These shouldn't take too long. I need to clean up all the bits that I've messed up on and touch up on certain bits. So I think what I should do is get the red first, because there are areas like there that I've missed, and in there, but I need a thinner brush. That's it. That's what I wanted to do first. So how much paint did I have in here? Not a lot. I think I was supposed to chuck that away, but I didn't. Put it over there. Let me get this super thin brush. Is an artificial layer brush. I don't know what artificial layer is, but I'm guessing very thin layer. Oh. There we go. Yeah, so it's that bit there that's black that I don't want black. So I'll just paint over it. And it's a nice and thin brush, so I can get right in the nooks and crannies. More paint, please. And at the moment, I think Linkin Park is playing. I don't remember what song it is though. To find myself again. It's that one. I was a closing in. The problem with this brush though is it doesn't cover much. It's very good because it's so small and thin, but it doesn't cover much. didn't get on top of there. Hooray! I think I made too much pasta. Oh, have you overfilled your plate? Or have you eaten too much of the pasta and that's why it's a problem now? Stacey's just having a dinner, and then I think she's going to be playing video games on her own. Just to relax. Oh yeah, oh, how annoying. I did do that on these ones, didn't I? Yep. It filled the plate. That's something you always say you do though, you always overfill your plate. Yeah, with pasta anyway. Getting that little nook and cranny. I might end up having to come back to the red in a little bit, but I don't mind. This is the part of the painting where you keep going back and forth between paints until it's all clean and neat. There we go, that's better. Right. I think the legs are the main things I need to do. Oh, even with this brush, it's going to be annoying to get there. Hooey. I feel really warm today. I wonder if the temperature's gone up or something, because I'm very hot. Okay, that's fine actually, I got it. What's down there that's going to be irritating, I think. There we go, what a good light now. Perfect, right. Yeah. That's good, that's good, that's good, that's good. We're doing it, you're so full. You're full of pasta. Where else did I want to do? I don't know if there was anywhere else actually. On this one anyway. Oh no, there is. I see it. That one's fine, but this one isn't. If there's anyone in the chat, let me know what your plans are for today. Obviously, mine is to paint. hopefully get these guys finished. And if I've got time, I might move on to my other towel boys that I've got. Yet more adult stuff to do, shopping, etc. Yeah, I think that might be where Sam and Nikki are. I think they might be getting their shopping at the moment. Then drink the sorrows away. Wow. I wanted to have a drink last night, but because I streamed late, I didn't end up having anything. It's very rare that I even feel like drinking, so it's a missed opportunity there. So maybe if I'm in the mood, I'll have one tonight. But we'll see. Again, it's always hit and miss with me. Need to do a drunk stream. Me? Or you? I could do a drunk stream, but I don't think it'd go very well. I think that's fine. That's good. Get in there. Get down there. Oh yeah, definitely need to go over that. Go over that gun with a bit more red. There we go. I feel like I should get the bigger brush. I think I'm going to swap it. I don't feel like I'm getting very far with this one. Yeah, I'm going to put this away because it seems a bit shit. Let's get the bigger one. Slightly bigger one. Ooh, hand cramp. That was weird. Not like I've done anything today. Stretch that out. Right, let's put you over there for now. Move on. Let's move on to the next one. Oh yeah, that's better. Instantly better, because I'm not dealing with a piddly brush. I think my head might be on stream. You've seen it all before. I'm just painting a real tight little nook. Okay. And we could always do a drinking stream, so like our 100 stream special thing. Not 100 stream special, our 100 follower one. When we get 100 followers, we could just have a drink on stream. Just all four of us, maybe having a chat, who knows. I mean, I assume we'll play some sort of game if we do that, but who knows. I keep mentioning it to the guys. But the problem with the lockdown is it's really hard to do stuff multiplayers these days that everybody wants to do. Ooh, this is a difficult bit. God, I've missed quite a bit over here, Jesus. That's better. Maybe wait for the lockdown to be lifted so the whole squad can meet. That's what we'd like to do, but I also I want to keep up with doing things. I don't want to hold off celebrations just because we can't meet up properly and stuff. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? That's what I'm thinking anyway. There's a lot of stuff that I'm already sort of putting on hold until we can meet up. Like, I think with me and Sam have talked about it on stream a couple of times. We both want to play Metal Gear Solid in one form or another, but we want to wait until we can meet up to do it. But who knows when that'll be. The lockdown sucks. Oh God. Don't get the grey bit. I don't have to do that again. Okay, I did it. Whew. Hopefully it's the last fucking lockdown. Yeah, hopefully. Got the old vaccine going about now, so on the rolls. So hopefully more and more things will start getting back to normal once all the vulnerable people have had the vaccine. That's the hope anyway. It certainly is the hope. I don't think I've left the house in like 2 weeks now. I should go out tomorrow or something, just for a walk, just to get me out. Right, I was going to do a bit, but now I don't know where it was. Oh, I remember now. Down here. This. There you go. Oh, and I've got to do that over leg. Yay! Oh, and that bit. Go over there. Ooh. Knocking me paint. Don't knock the paint over. Get into that little nook. No, someone's entering the room.
Still very closed.
You can close it if you want. I had it closed because I could hear the washer downstairs when I came in, but I don't know if it's still going.
I'm making a lot of noise. So.
Okay. Oh, I've missed a bit there as well. Bloody hell. I ruined a mechanical keyboard once by knocking a bottle of plastic glue over. Jesus. Yeah, I don't imagine that being very good.
Is this empty?
Yes, I meant to throw it out last time I painted, but I ended up putting it back with the pile of paints. I've got to get into this little look around his crotch. There we go. Yeah, plastic glue melts plastic in order to glue things together, so I could only imagine that being nothing but bad on a plastic sort of covering of a keyboard. Okay, I think
God, I don't know if you just heard my stomach then.
I did hear something. I wasn't going to say anything. It melted it a bit and I still used it for years. It's commitment.
It worked.
Carry on using it even though it was melted. Clean the brush off a bit before I put more red paint on it. Boop, 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 boop. See if I ever got a response from Mr. Sam. Okay, and I'll be on in a bit. I'll join this Discord binge shopping.
Sorry.
Okay, that's fine. Right, I will get into the voice channel. Boop! Is that working? It looks like it's working. And oh my god, it's very small. Let me just check. Oh yeah, it's tiny for some reason. Okay, I'm gonna have to amend that. Let me put the paint away for a second, because if Sam is joining me on the Discord. Destroyed the cheap home bargains desk I was using at the time. Sounds like you've not had much luck. Right, do I just stretch it? Oh yeah, I could just stretch that bad boy. How does that look? Okay, that looks better. What's the song? It's I Don't Love You by My Chemical Romance. I don't love you like I did yesterday. It sounds goofy, but I like it.
Just when you sing it like that.
Pardon?
Just when you sing it like that.
Oh, hi Nikki. Oh, am I still shaking from lack of? No, okay. I'm leveling out.
Do you want some chocolate bars?
No, it started getting really bad just before I ate something. That's why I went and started to get food at like 10 to 12. Because I was really hungry and I was all shaky.
Do you mind if I look in the Discord?
In the Discord? If you
Just
want.
so I can hear Sam when he comes.
Oh, okay. Yeah, if you want. Can you mute yourself? Yeah, you can, can't you? And you ain't got a microphone connected or anything, so that's fine. Right. What was I doing? Painting. That's the point of the stream. Painting. Let's do this little leggy bit first. Or Foss, as I like to say. Right. Yeah, you're going to play some video games
Done
today.
being an adult for today.
I mean, what have you done today that required you to be an adult?
I had to wash up.
Oh, okay.
I showered. I had to get up this morning. That's adulting.
I guess so. Do you want to have your adulting bar real low? Getting up is part of being an adult.
Look, if you set the bar low.
Oh, this is
like
difficult.
To begin with.
This is difficult because there's fucking bar in the way. Ah, balls. I made a mess. Now. Would you have the guts to say? go. And then let's touch this up because I can see some black spots on here. Right, that's the tootsies. So let's move around to other bits that I've missed, like there. And there. Looking better. Looking better it is. It's okay. Don't think anyone will be able to hear you. Clearing your throat. Come on. There we go, got you. I don't want to listen to this. Wonder Boy, that'll do. Maximum Hybrid, welcome back. Yes, I am finishing off the town that I didn't get to finish last week, that I said that I was going to finish in the week, but I never did. Because I just decided I wanted to relax and not think about anything. So that meant that no painting. But it also means more content, because now I'm doing it on stream. Ooh. That's a little niggly bit for me to get to. Oh, come here, you little bastard. Oh, I might, there we go. Anyone have a piece of wheat for a farmer to chew on? Nikki. Alright, Farmer Alex. Farmer Alex! Leave Farmer Alex alone. He's painting his tower, he is. And a fine job he's doing of it too.
Sam just joined.
I don't know. I didn't hear nothing. So if he's joining, he's being secretive about it. It's good. I'm going for this little knock here.
He is muted currently.
He's muted. So he's just joining there. I think Sam might be joining me. Rig-a-goo-goo, rig-a-goo-goo-goo. I'm listening to Wonder Boy now by Delicious D. I have a very random playlist. Let's get that over there.
Sam says he's never heard that song.
Nope. Is he just very quiet or not? Let's have a look. Open volume mixer. Oh, Discord. Oh, hang on. Is Discord being stupid and coming through my speakers? Of all the things. Right. User settings, video, voice, output, headphones, please. There we go. Say hello, Sam. Hello? What's going on? Actually, there's another point. Has that even been picked up by the stream? Oh, I can hear you now. You're just very quiet. Let me. I had my volume all the way down. Let me turn it up. We can't hear you, Samwise, but icon is coming up. Okay, that might be me. Let me add a
desktop
audio input. No, not audio input. It'd be audio output. Audio output. Desktop audio. Right. Can you say hello? There we go.
Hello. Is that going to play your music though?
I've just turned my music off.
Oh, okay. All right.
So you can hear your beautiful, beautiful dulcet tones.
Yes, you've just been shopping. Exciting times.
Yeah, thought as much.
There was a queue. There was a big old queue. Click and collect. Or would you
Did he
believe
grant
it?
any wishes, this Q?
You're talking about like Star Trek Q, is that the...
I am.
Oh dear, that's bad. I thought it was really far-fetched that I would get it as well.
You got it. You got it.
And my package has been delivered. Oh, I'm very loud. I'll turn myself down so you don't have to do it.
No, I can do it. I'm on it now anyway.
Okay.
How about that?
That's fine. Anyone have a piece of wheat for the farmer to chew on?
Okay, I think you're just louder than me still. Hang on. Where's my
That's
microphone?
fine. Very loud.
Wait, where is it gone? There you are. Turn it down again. There we go.
Okay. Is it like the same level as yours now?
Looks like it. You might be a little bit loud, but it'd be fine.
Okay.
I've had to turn down the gain on the microphone because it was picking up the fan.
I just leave you to it, but this is like the only time ever that we have to actually talk to each other. So
I suppose
it's
so.
like, hey, let's
Okay.
not miss this opportunity.
I've just turned it on a little bit more because even
That's
Maximum Hybrid was complaining, but then Nikki said it was okay after I turned it down. So who knows? We'll just see.
Okay.
All right. Oh, let's
Good to see you again, Maximum Hybrid. Hope I'm not blowing your eardrums out now.
You shouldn't be. I've turned it down. I've turned it right down. I have.
Alright. I don't know, this mic is powerful indeed.
Well, like I say, I had to turn down the gain and move the mic from my laptop because obviously as soon as I started OBS, the fan turned on and it could pick up the fan.
Oh yeah. I meant to discuss that with you guys. We haven't done it yet. Didn't want to interrupt the stream. Sometimes there's a very loud, high-pitched whine. But
That's our heating. That's the fucking radiators.
Is it?
Yes.
Turn down for what? Okay.
Turn down for what? Is that a song?
It's I don't know who the artist is, and I don't want to get it very wrong and insult people. So.
Oh no! Please do. Please insult people.
Oh yeah. All right. Let's. I'm gonna say Lil Wayne. Whatever. I don't know.
Who the fuck is Lil Wayne? What a stupid name.
Lil Wayne does some good music. I think.
It's an actual person.
Yeah, Lil Wayne does. I have no idea.
He does that there rap music.
I used to. He does. I used to listen to a bit of Kid Cudi back in the day.
Who?
That's as close as I'll get to being hip, I think. And that was like, oh my god, that was like 11 years ago.
So you're not hip anymore, that's for sure.
Lil Jon. Oh god damn it. I don't want to get it wrong. Look, I had half of it right.
Isn't Little John from Robin Hood?
Yeah, he's Little John. He's not Lil Jon. You know.
Oh, there's a difference.
Well, one of them I remember is an animated bear, and one of them isn't.
So well, I mean, he's not exclusively an animated bear.
I understand that, but the only like recollection I have of that character is as, you know,
as an animated bear. Okay, sure, pal. Legs are both done.
Yeah, he does say that too. Is that the one that's in the Lazy Town remix?
I don't know.
It's a piece of cake to make a pretty cake.
Pretty
also
sure
my neighbour,
there's...
that's my package, but it's my other neighbour, so I hope.
Oh, okay. Not the scary, crazy neighbour.
Yeah. He didn't accept it for some reason. I don't know.
Good. You don't want to have to go around to him, do you?
It would be preferable not to. I still would.
So
have you... There's no Poliwhirl.
Can't you add like an instruction, say deliver it to so-and-so's house?
You might be able to, but Sam's right. There's no Poliwhirl on stream. Hang on. Let me correct that. There you go. There's Poliwhirl.
Thank you very much. Right, now, the question is, what shall I do?
I think we need more emotes.
Do we need more emotes?
We've got like 2.
Yeah, because you can only have that many.
Can we only have 2 emotes?
Yeah, we unlock them with it.
Favourite part of a snowstorm, errands can wait, can paint instead. Yeah, it's something. You literally have an excuse to be indoors doing nothing.
Well, I mean, we've got no snowstorm, so I have no excuse. I just wanted to do it.
I'll check the channel, but I'm fairly certain we can only have three.
If we can only have that many, then that's fine. I just didn't. I thought we could have more naturally.
You unlock them. I think you unlock them. I don't know how you unlock them. I'll check to see if I've unlocked them.
I think it's just like how many followers we get.
Maybe. Let's see.
I was just about to paint some. Oh, that's it. I
They
don't know.
look more like VIP badges, like the more people that chat in the stream.
There you go, you little bugger. You little booger.
You little bugger.
I've got you.
Shoot. Stream. Oh God, I found this last time.
Okay.
Viewer rewards, eh? Oh,
I've touched up the red.
They've changed where that goes now. That makes more sense. It used to be somewhere else. I could not find it.
I think now I need to go and touch up the blacks. Let's get the black. Abaddon black paint. Did I buy more of this? I think I did, but I think I had plenty, so I'm not going to check.
Shake it up, baby. Yeah, we can literally only have one tier 1 at the moment and one tier 2 and then a tier 3, which I think I won't make that just yet. Oh. I'm going to mute because I'm going to think.
Sam's muted me because he hates me.
That was just in time. No, I sneezed.
You hate me.
Well, I hate you too, but yeah.
Oh, I do it. He hates me.
So this is finishing up from last week, right?
Yeah. Just going over all
You got anything new coming?
I have a fucking cupboard full of Plague Marine minis that I need to paint. But I wanted to get these Tau done first, because I bought a whole bunch over Christmas and stuff. You bought me some, if you remember, for a Christmas present.
Yes, I did.
So I thought, I'm not going to buy any more until I've done these ones. And I do the Plague Marine ones. That way, I stop spending my money on them for a while.
Yeah, you see, this is the problem. I've got. I was looking today. I posted on Facebook that thing nobody gets, obviously, because one of my old hobbies was old computers, and I was thinking, oh man, I'd love to get a 486 board and get a 586 chip. And I thought, but I already have a build for like an Athlon XP I was doing to recreate my first PC, which I never finished. So you just have to remind yourself if you have stuff waiting to not don't buy more.
Yeah, I mean, that's why I'm not doing it. I'm trying to be sensible. Can I get in? Yeah, I can. Oh yeah, get into that little monkey hole. But how am I going to get into that monkey hole? It's a little bit more difficult.
My dad's asking me the verdict on the rum I had last night. Ooh. I've got like 2,000 space balls on sprue. Oh yes, sprue.
Oh, yeah.
I'm still buying.
Yes, that word that you now know, Sam.
I know, I'm terrible. We all have things like that, honestly, don't worry about it. I'm collecting iPods, we probably mentioned it before. I've got like 4 iPods, and I use one of them. One or two of my streams is me building loads of Plague Marines, and I got them all out, and they're all completely unpainted. Well, majority of them are completely unpainted, except for like a few from a starter set from years ago. Mm. Yeah.
And they're still unpainted. Yeah, they're just sat in my cupboard, ready to be painted, but nope.
I don't know.
Do my Tau first.
The ladies might be able to pipe in on this. I don't know if it's a man thing, because like I bought this Mac Mini just in case I get a Generation 1 or 2 iPod at some point, and that's just stupid because I just have it.
Well,
I mean, at least you can play with Warhammer.
Yeah, it's one reason why I like Warhammer, because I'm like, well, I will play with it. I will do something with it. It's not just like it's like the model railway thing that people do, and I'm like, but what do you do with the model railway? Just sit around and watch it go round in circles. That can't be fun, right?
Well, some people, yeah, this is it. You can't empathise with certain things because you have to be in that person's shoes and mindset.
Yeah.
Play with trains, basically. Exactly. Because some people are like, well, I like this train, and I'd like to have. They want to own the train in reality. Yeah. I'm guessing, but what they're going to do is scale it down. Also, you have not elaborated yet how to pronounce your name. Poor Crazy Bears yesterday was trying to pronounce it too.
I think it's the
I think
was it the Styreborn?
I don't know.
I'm sure he'll maybe elaborate, or he'll just leave it to be a point of contention.
Dioramas too.
Oh yeah, you can do that with Warhammer stuff, which is kind of cool actually. If you do it as like a one-off project, just get some random minis.
Maxim reckons the Sturb Jawn That's how I'm.
Yeah.
That's how I'm saying it anyway. With a model railway, you can have two camps: those who model but don't really run, me, and those who like to play trains and don't really care much about the looks. You prefer it to look good? Is that what you're saying? Rather than run it. It's like we have friends that do narrow gauge railway.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking like
It's basically actual trains, but on a slightly narrower gauge than
and
normal
I can
trains.
imagine. I like seeing them. I do, but I can't imagine me doing it.
Yeah.
More I like building things. Yeah. Well, people make model planes. People make model ships.
I think every
Lego.
time I've been to the railway where our friend does it, it's always been raining or cold or both. And so I just hate it every single time that I've gone.
I used to volunteer at the narrow gauge railway. Now I do narrow gauge model railway. Yeah, it's warmer in your house, not in a cabin that's open. You see that again? It's all about being in the person's shoes, and they're like, "Oh, you've never had a bacon butty cooked on the coals of a steam engine." I'm like, well,
No, and I don't want
that.
that.
Sound very good. It sounds like it would taste of coal.
But then you say that, and then I'm like, you know what I'd love to do? Go fucking wild camping and have a little.
Yeah, I would. We just die.
Build our own fire and cook everything. And I'm like, well, why am I making fun of this guy who's cooked bacon on a steam engine?
Yeah. Also, if you actually do anything, you move around, you get more. You do. I mean, when you're a biker, who you are as well, you get used to the cold. I mean, riding in -8 or whatever it is.
Yeah, we were in the winter for about fucking 10 years or some stupid shit, didn't we?
Yeah, you're cold for a bit, but then you can't feel anything because your pain goes away.
Not really. I think you just hold on and you're just like, oh please, it's almost over.
Also, we had either the hot steam engine or coal-fired stoves. We cooked Christmas dinner on a steam engine. You see, but people enjoy that. It's all about empathizing with people, and to me, that sounds like I would not have fun. Maybe I would. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe if I downed some homebrew, and then I'd catch on fire because I'm trying to cook on a steam engine.
Oh, balls. I'm making a mess.
5 winters on the bike, heated grips help. I did 10 collectively, and I'm glad I don't do it anymore.
Yeah, I did a lot without heated grips, I can tell you that much. My little 125 getting me to and from.
Heated grips sound like they would help, but when your gloves are wet and the outside cold air is still hitting you, I always thought, how much can it help? As far as cooking on a steam engine, it's a perfect cooking appliance. Different places have different temperatures, so you can cook anything. People bake cakes with them. Yeah, I know. I'm saying I know it's possible.
Yeah, it's not about that it's possible or not. It's whether it'd be enjoyable to do. Which
I'm not thinking I would like. Oh, I'd love to do that. But yeah, I definitely like to camp and cook when that's legal. I mean, you can't really do that in a lot of places.
Not in the UK. You can't do wild camping in the UK.
Not in the UK. Because if you go to a camping site, you're not allowed to make fires a lot of the time. Good to see you as well this morning. Seems like a place we can just hang out now because the world is closed.
What's that?
My friend on the stream there. I was just saying it's good to have a chat. You know.
Oh.
This is like one of the platforms where it's almost like speaking to someone.
It's almost. You're not really speaking to me.
No. Stick your food in, do a few runs, and it's ready. I know. I'm saying we can empathise the enjoyment, but I don't want to do it. I'm sorry.
It sounds terrible to us.
I'll tell you what I did enjoy was helping out at this railway for Christmas, building the platforms and helping. Like you get to see the enjoyment from the children and everything.
The kids, the old kiddie winkles.
I knew you were going to do that. As for my name, it's really simple. Ignore the part. Split into Sturborn. So it is like Sturborn. Sturborn.
I don't want to ignore the.
I don't either.
Oh, well, that's it.
I made Nikki put on this song from Fairy Tale that Amelie covers. I don't even like Fairy Tale, but the song is in my head the whole time.
Generally, when she releases something like a cover that I don't know the anime to, I don't listen to it.
I don't. I've had my iPod on shuffle while I work from home, and it came on because I bought a lot of her music.
Okay.
Because it was so dang cheap to buy it together instead of one at a time.
Oh right.
And it just came on. I was like, "This is fun. This is a jam.
This is banging."
This is banging, as the kids say. The J is not silent.
I don't think the kids do say that anymore. I ain't gonna lie.
So
I
it's
think
not
the kids
silent.
that said that are now adults.
It's the stir bjorn. Okay, I should say like
Sturb Jawn.
that. Bjorn. I'm cooking chili dogs for dinner.
Chili dogs.
Yeah.
I'm having a takeaway for tea.
Yeah, we had a curry last night, and I never fancy it, but I had it, and it was really good. So I'm glad I did. Bjorn as in York. Jork. Oh, yeah. Jork. Look. Okay.
How about we continue to say it in ways that are wrong and incorrect?
Yeah, we're just going to keep saying it in ways that are wrong. I think you explaining it somehow has confused me more. Have you tried your table out yet?
The gaming table.
The gaming table. And also, did that mat come with it, or did you make that?
No, the mat. I had to order it, but it's a double-sided mat. And it rolls up. It's right here. It's all rolled up.
There's a delay, but I'm sure I'll see. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And okay.
No, I haven't thought about playing a game just yet. I was thinking about maybe. Oh, excuse me. Maybe if we fancied it, I might do it tomorrow with Stacey, but I don't know yet. It wouldn't be. We're not good enough to do it on stream or anything like that yet, so I wouldn't be streaming.
You'd have to do what's the shorter game, because if you streamed the whole game, it would be so.
Yeah, Kill Team.
I think it would be quite boring if it was like 10 hours.
No, a regular game isn't that. It's usually Again, it depends on how skilled you are with the rules, so how quickly you can know what you need to do, and obviously how big your armies and stuff are that you're playing with. So you can have a smaller game of regular 40k, and it would take 1.5 to 2 hours.
Did I see Stacey was playing House Flipper?
She is. That is indeed what she is doing.
I might look into the New Vegas randomizer.
Well, you could always go back to Pokemon.
But the Pokemon randomizer.
Yeah, that's what you said before.
Well, I didn't know if you actually wanted. You were very ambiguous about.
No, I was just doing it to piss you off.
Okay. Oh, I can look into that for sure, because from what I understand, people can. I don't know how this works. I'm a backward person, but they can give and take away Pokemon from you and stuff. Change your stats, that kind of thing, so they can like set your party. I think.
Well, I don't know about.
Bloody complicated.
Yeah, I don't know about that. That sounds irritating.
You can disable whatever you want.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, yeah, like having people change with your team and stuff sounds a bit lame or frustrating at the very least. I have just made a horrific mess. Ugh. I suck at painting. Why do I even bother?
Nobody can tell, though. It's fine.
Oh, there's even a bit there that I've made. God dingly dang it!
What I would have to do is watch a video of it happening.
Oh yeah.
To figure out what it does, because I can look at the settings for it, but it doesn't tell me exactly what it does. Toe Jam and Earl is supported. You'll be glad to hear.
Who?
It's an old Mega Drive game, a bit of a cult classic actually.
Never fucking heard of it.
Yeah, it's yeah. That's all I have to say.
Cool.
So look, okay, so people can give you a Pokemon. So you could set that super high. I don't think it changes your Pokemon, but they can give you a Pokemon.
Yeah.
So you could set that to however high you want. You know. They can give you items, and okay. So at any time, I believe they can just make a wild battle happen. That's very expensive, though.
That sounds alright.
Sounds pretty cool, doesn't it?
I don't like the idea of taking Pokemon away.
Okay. Well, you can turn off whatever you don't want.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm just saying that's the one thing that I don't like the sound of, just because you could finally get in a comfortable position, but then someone could join and just be a dick and just like take away all of your Pokemon.
See, it says party member here, and I think what they might be able to do is change the order of your party.
That sounds fine if that's the case.
Yeah, DV/IV modifier. I forget what that is.
IV is the stats, the hidden stats of your Pokemon.
They can raise and lower stats. I mean, you can turn that off if you want. Heal. They can heal as well. Give poker dollars.
That sounds good. Give or take away Poké Dollars.
I think it's just that's give, but there might be so battle effects. Oh, the most expensive one is blackout. Oh, that's terrible, but it is 1,000. They'd never get to that. Burn. The whole team gets burned. Oh my god.
I like that one.
Oh my god. Faint. They can faint your Pokemon for it. It depends. You know, you really have to play with the prices to see what works.
Yeah.
You know, you can have faint and freeze.
Yeah.
Freeze a thing?
Freeze is just a status, like Bird.
Oh, you scared the crap out of me.
You get frozen solid, don't you? Hello.
Thank you, darling. She brought me some nuggies because we kind of missed lunch.
Ooh.
And you got some chicky nugs.
Some cheeky nugs.
Yeah, I will play this. I'll set it up, or I'll show you how to set it up. I think you're better probably playing it than I am.
I can do. What version of Pokemon is it?
You know what it is. You're not gonna like it.
I don't. Which version?
1.
Is it
Gen
just Gen 1? Does it not do any of
They
these
only
ones?
have Gen 1. I don't know if their plans are to add any.
I was gonna say I prefer like Leaf Green or something. That's still Gen
know.
3.
I know you would, but they don't have it. GB. Yeah, that's literally the only Game Boy game they support. They do support SNES games, NES. I just don't play any of the other games. Apart from... No, I don't play any. They also support a game called Dr. Doggo.
Dr. Doggo.
Which I've
Oh,
never
it's
heard
me,
of.
Dr. Doggo. Woof.
Oh, you can trust me, I'm a dog.
Now let me operate on you.
I'll give you a lab report with this Labrador.
I don't think he's properly qualified.
He's qualified. It's a funny joke.
It was a funny joke. I'm not denying it wasn't funny. For sure. Sonic Mania. Let's see what it does for Sonic.
Sonic Mania, the one that I don't really know that well. I've played it, but I don't know it too well.
Give rings, flame, make dizzy.
Make dizzy.
Yeah,
Go! I'm dizzy.
Freeze Sonic in the ice blocks, strike him with lightning. Oh no, it's just you get a thunder shield. That's not too bad. Yeah, I don't know. Was Sonic Mania supposed to be good? Was it?
It was a pretty good Sonic game. It's an old school styled Sonic game.
Right.
Same graphics as like Sonic 2 or 3 or a bit of both. And it was done by a team of fans that were employed by Sega to make a good Sonic game. And they made one that, you know, they actually liked. So everybody else likes it.
Absolutely.
Who would have thought if you put a team of fans together of a series and ask them to make a game of the thing that they love, they'll actually make something good.
God, you make it sound like something like, I don't know, a side project for Star Wars led by people who love the franchise would be good.
Yeah. If it wouldn't happen though, would it?
Oh, you wouldn't see that. You wouldn't see that come to pass. It'd be too good to be true.
Ooh. I didn't just get black paint on you. No, I didn't. Good. Ooh.
Oh yeah, I gotta play Minecraft at some point. You can do a lot with that.
Okay.
Okay, what am I gonna do? Guess I can play a game.
A video game?
Yes, a video game.
I'm still playing Skyrim, like the sadder that I am.
What's wrong with Skyrim?
No, it's just that I've played it a million times, and all I'm doing is going out of my way to get the achievements again on Steam, because I haven't got them on the special edition yet.
Oh.
That's the reason why I'm playing it. Because I want to get all the trophies.
We were going around last night and trying to find like people to follow, you know, to kind of make them happy or whatever.
Yeah.
And stuff we were going to watch. So I was like, you know what, is anybody playing Metal Gear Solid? and so we bought that up. And one person, there weren't too many, and the people that were playing Metal Gear Solid were like speed running it.
Yeah.
So we went through to 4, and there's this guy. I forget what the name was ridiculous. Oh, it was like Solidus Fox 69 or something.
So a true fan of the series.
A true fan of the series, and he was a very thick Scottish accent, and he was saying all kinds of terrible words that he would never repeat. But it was very funny, so I followed him. He knows his stuff. Here offline. Yes, I actually bought Special Edition just to use crowd control with. Because I didn't own it. I had the original. I had no intention of really playing it again.
Ironically, if you had the DLC
Okay.
and the original game when the special edition came out, you would have got it for free, which is what happened to me.
But I didn't have it.
So I got it.
So there was no harm. I didn't mind buying it. It was on sale, 50% off.
Damn it! I keep just jabbing my black paint everywhere. This is going terribly. Just making a hell of a mess. Bless you.
I think you might cut that off, actually.
Stacy sneezed.
Oh. He says, I liked him apart from his use of the C word. Yeah, but they say that a lot there. It's kind of it's still a rude word, but it's more acceptable.
It's more acceptable in America as well. That's why you hear it a lot in American shows and whatnot. But in the UK, for some reason, it's extremely rude to say that word.
Well, like with everything else in the UK, I bet it was because of the Victorians. Everything suddenly became, oh no.
That's not proper.
You can't eat dessert first. I will talk more once I finish the nuggets. I just don't want to speak with my mouth already.
That's fine. I'm just painting away. Making sure I have missed bits there.
We usually end up having chicken nuggets on a Sunday when we've run out of food.
Yeah. Chicky nugs. Okay, so that's looking good. Except for all the messes that I've made with the black paint now, but hey ho, you can't win it all. Oh, this is going to make another mess, but gotta do it. Gotta clean up that.
I forgot I bought Resident Evil Revelations 2 because it was like 60p.
On Steam?
Yeah. So I was like, oh, we can play it together, but you have it on PlayStation 4, don't you?
I do.
So we can't play it together.
No, we'd have to do that co-op.
Oh, together.
Yeah.
2 meters apart.
Sorry.
Well, no, again, it would be something we do when lockdown's over and this whole thing is blown over.
Yeah, it's going to blow over real soon.
We're going nipping up to the Winchester.
Yeah.
So I'm not concerned. I think I'm going to play some People Playground. Because why not?
I don't know what that is, so you enjoy it.
It's just a... You remember when we were like teenagers and they would have those flash games where you could like shoot people and stuff?
Wow.
It's kind of... it's a really bad description. You know, like the torture games they had?
No.
You don't remember that, okay. Well, anyway, it's just like...
I didn't play torture games in my youth, so...
I'm not... Okay.
I don't know what the hell you were up to.
Full disclosure, I'm not torturing anybody. They're like robots in this game. I mean, this is
Okay,
gonna
so
sound really bad
robots
when
aren't real
robots
people.
Rule the Earth. Yeah. When robots rule the Earth, they're going to look at this and I'm in my care home and it's going to shank me.
It's going to come around and goes, are you the guy who tortured robots in a simulation?
Yeah, but it wasn't real stabs. Oh, how do you like it? Your flesh golem.
Your bag
Your
of meat
unholy
and
idol
blood.
of flesh. Your bag of meat and blood.
You're not
We
even...
call him a bucket of nuts and bolts. Like you bad meat and
Oh, balls, I just messed up again. Oh, I suck so bad.
I can't think of any specific examples, but I like it when people in Star Trek would insult Data with like robot analogies. You tin can or something, you know.
Oh, I am definitely not a tin can.
Yeah. He's made from, I imagine, rubber
Yeah.
and stuff.
And stuff. Rubber and stuff. You've heard it here first, folks. That's what Data's made of.
Well, I don't know what he's made out of. I assume it's
rubber and stuff. Come on.
I want to say, well, I was going to say his flesh might be that stuff that they use for certain products that people buy when they're feeling lonely. That his skin might be made out of. I forget what they call that. Is it like synthetic flesh or something?
I think it is like flesh.
Yeah, so that's probably what his skin is made of. As for the rest of him, I don't know because I'm not some kind of crazy scientist.
Well, maybe you should be.
No, I'd love to be. Like Hoin Kiyoma.
Hoin Kiyoma.
I'd absolutely love to be, but I don't have that kind of intellect. I'm not a Rick and Morty fan, that's why.
Oh, okay.
You have to have a high IQ for that. Why can't I spawn anything? I don't know. What's your plans after you finish painting?
I don't fucking know.
We wanted to watch Glass.
Oh yeah, we're gonna go watch Glass later tonight.
Have you seen it?
Nope, not yet.
Seen Split.
We've seen Split and Unbreakable. Well, I watched Unbreakable back in my youth, but
I hope you're ready for an M. Night Shyamalan experience.
I am. I'm excited for it.
I did like
Oh
Split.
boy, okay, well I'm going to leave you with that excitement. Do you know what? It wasn't bad.
I know
But
it's
that's
not going to be
all-
bad. It's M. Night
all the
Shyamalan.
ingredients
It's you know, you go oh, M. Night Shyamalan.
Yes.
It's not going to be great, and then you watch it and you're like, oh, actually it was okay. And there you go.
Well, you're already prepared because you know it's him. Then you know it's going to be stupid, like really stupid.
Yeah.
Then you're ready for the movie. You're ready for the movie.
I knew it would be.
I think I don't know if it was because you know Avengers had come out and he was like, you know what?
I've
Mike
done
Murray.
that. I've got a
Yeah.
superhero on
He was
tap.
like, do you know what? I've got two, you know, kind of heroes. I don't know
Well,
what
the
you
thing
call
is, he
them.
made Split and then made Glass straight after. So it was
Yeah, I
like,
think he knew
oh,
exactly what he was doing.
I've got one superhero. Let me just quickly knock out a bad guy.
I would say Split was a better movie. But I'll let you obviously.
I'm expecting it to be like that, but like I say, I've watched some clips of Glass, and it just looks like a couple of geezers who are slightly better than average having a go at each other.
Yeah, pretty much.
So you know, and that's what I'm expecting. So it's fine.
Yeah. It's sure is a movie. I just stopped watching him. I mean, I think we said last time his production seems to have slowed, and there's not a lot out really. I think, ooh, I'll watch that.
Yeah.
I mean, even the new Disney movie, I tend to watch them, and the new one, I watched the trailer, and I thought, I don't know if I want to watch it.
Oh, have you watched any of WandaVision yet?
I've watched. I've watched 2 episodes.
You've watched the first 2, which I will say are probably the weakest ones, and they are still pretty good.
I like old media. I like old films and stuff.
Yeah, I would say they're the weakest ones because that's like the least amount of plot. It's just them goofing around in like a sitcom.
I fucking hate it when a brown envelope drops through the letterbox. You don't have to pay vehicle tax or got caught speeding. Sometimes it's like just here's your P60 or whatever it is. Sometimes it's not so. Obviously, roundabout now, I wouldn't expect it to be that, or maybe it is actually. Don't know. But yeah, generally the brown envelope signifies government involvement, doesn't it?
I have no idea.
Tax.
What were we saying? I completely forgot.
WandaVision. I was saying, get to it.
Well, I don't know if I want to. Don't know if I can be bothered. It put me off.
What? Are you just saying you were liking it because it's old media?
No, I said I like old media. What I was getting to was that I don't like WandaVision so far.
Oh no, it gets good because right now there's no proper plot. I think there's been a few hints. If you look at the adverts and stuff that are in between, there's a few hints.
I've been looking at the advert. Of course, they're not subtle, are they?
You
No.
need to look at the adverts.
But yeah, it gets better. I think the newest episode is 5, and I think it's episode 4. Yeah, I think episode 4 is the one where it dumps a load of plot. And it's like, okay, now everything's starting to make sense. Okay, and me and Stacey are like, almost, say almost as much as like the Mandalorian, like where we're like gagging for the next episode to find out what's going on.
I doubt it. I just put myself in the mindset to hate it, and maybe it'll be better.
That's not, no, because you do that and then you instantly hate everything, and then you come back about like a year later and go, oh, actually that was quite good. Now that I've not thought about it.
I'll give it a go. Like, I can't imagine it being.
They're like half an hour episodes, so it's not like taking much of your time.
Hello, honey, I'm home. Haha, hey, Vision, haha. I don't know.
That stops pretty soon as well because the plot starts becoming more central.
What's that?
Alright.
When it's like, honey, I'm home, like Vision comes through the door, that sort of thing, because they're starting to figure shit out after like episode 2. It's literally after episode 2. Like it's still there, it's still a little bit there, but it gets way better.
Well, put it like this: isn't like the.
Oh, you're
fourth
banging the
episode.
drum now. I'll give it a go tonight when I
Like the fourth
make chili
episode's
dogs.
called something like "We Interrupt This Program."
Yeah, and it's
because
literally
it's basically
they
trying to figure out what's happening.
Yeah, it's outside of the little sitcom and they're figuring everything out. It's cool.
I mean, I know what's happening. I'm not going to speculate here what I thought was happening, but I'm
Well,
pretty sure
in
I know.
case anyone wants to watch it and you don't want to spoil
And I
it,
think it's
like,
going to be like a Rick and Morty.
But then again, me and Alex were sat there, weren't we? And we just were trying to get our heads around it, and we're like, "What if it's this or this and stuff like that?"
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Well, like I said, I ain't guessing here just in case people haven't seen it.
No, just go and watch it. I highly recommend
Yes,
it.
when I eat chili dogs later, I'll watch it.
Oh, it's always later. It's never now. No, don't go now.
Later. Where I'm trying to spawn people, but they're not spawning in.
Oh, that's because you've not made love to a lady yet.
I'm trying to spawn people. That is how it works.
How
It
do
is.
you spawn people?
Make love to a woman. I'm gonna
Or some
make
kind of-
love to your
Some kind
children.
of, like, cloning machine. Would you if they could make an exact clone of you, would you have it done?
Why?
No, why would I want to?
Would you just live with yourself? You know, you play.
That
Warhammer
sounds
yourself.
horrific. Live with my lazy ass self. Jesus, mooching off me.
I suppose you could play with
Both
yourself.
of you.
No, Stacey, I don't want him to play with him. Play with myself.
Like when Homer made his clones and they were all just as dumb as him. So, I don't know, I could hang out. No, I would hate hanging out with myself.
Just like, fucking hell, get off of the sofa or do something.
Despite the fact that's what you're doing.
Exactly.
Yeah, I think I can relate to that. Even if I had the option to make a child that was a clone of myself that would grow into myself, I would say no. I'd be like, you don't want to do that.
Because not only would it be like you, but it would be even more messed up because you're raising it.
Yeah, you've had to raise it and it's got the same problems and you don't know how to fix your own problems, I guess. Hopefully it'll never be a conundrum I have to solve. Why can't I freaking spawn? This is no fun. What are my controls? No. No. I should probably get some practice in with Dawn of War. Maybe that's what I should be doing. Because we were supposed to, I don't know, play that.
At some point we were going to.
Dawn is E. Oh, there it is. Well, Yeah, well, we were going to do it a couple of weeks back, and then it was...
I think you ended up being busy, and then I ended up painting.
Right. Like now. It's just Saturday is my day I can do stuff, so today we prepared the house and stuff. Went shopping, and then tomorrow, of course, I've got my main stream, which is the middle of the day, so it kind of takes up the bulk of the day.
Yeah.
In a strange way.
No, I don't mind doing this if nobody's doing nothing. Gives me an excuse to paint. Makes me paint. Because otherwise,
yeah, absolutely.
the amount of times where I've had stuff that I needed to paint and it's just been sat on a shelf for like 2 months. Because I'm like, oh, I don't really want to paint constantly.
Well, you can make it, like I said, it can be like a weekly thing unless we do something else.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I would never stream on a Thursday, but this Thursday I thought, you know what? I'm going to stream.
Okay, I think he's okay.
It's alright once you start doing it.
Yeah. Pretty much. It's the same with anything. I missed a bit there.
Well, no, not like peeling off your own skin. It's not.
Yeah, once you've started, you go a bit numb to it all, so you're alright.
You get numb to it. I don't think you do.
Like you'd know.
Well, I wouldn't know. I wouldn't know, and I don't know anybody else that's tried it because obviously they'd be dead. But I'm sure they wouldn't go.
I peel my skin all the time, me.
You do. I want your complexion so good. Constantly renewing.
I'm like a lizard.
Now I know. I would have caught you if you shed your skin. It would take you like 5 hours. I would catch you doing it.
No, you wouldn't. I'd do it in the night.
Oh, what a cool tactic.
You don't know.
Well, I don't know. Clearly, you've outsmarted me, sir. I think you can buy shedded skin on eBay.
Great.
Yeah, I don't know what it's for. Hey, Crazy Bears, how's it going?
Hey, Crazy Bears.
Thank you for reinforcing me on the subject of Saveloys last night. Now, Alex, you know it's not just me.
Well, I know what it is. That's good. I'd heard you talking about it, but I was never that much inclined to to think about it.
When we go down to Worthing, we'll get some Savoy chips.
Yeah, we were going to go like a couple of years ago, and then it ended up not happening.
Right, it's not that. It's just I'm from there, and it happens to be quite a nice little seaside town. Not little, it's huge. I don't know what I'm saying. It's almost like a city. But yeah, it'd be nice to go down there, have some Savoy chips. How are you doing, Crazy Bears? What are you up to today?
You're doing some painting. You're painting along.
I'm bringing you some. Oh yeah, you're going to start that shop. Yeah, I might be your only customer though. It'd be very sad. Oh, my dad. No, my dad might. My dad might. For sure.
That's specifically a Savoy shop that does deliveries across the country.
You never know. There's worse ideas out there.
I don't know if
there's local to us. There's a Jamaican food place.
Yeah, I saw that. That was added recently.
And they actually do goat, which happens to be a meat that I like, but I still haven't gone there.
I forgot his little fisties.
He's going to need them to punch people.
Well,
he's going to hold a gun.
It's just... No, there's like... let me see if I can get it on stream. Ooh. So, right there is like a little hand that needs to be painted black, and I just forgot it.
I'm watching on delay. Oh, right. It comes out sort of... Yeah.
I'll show you.
Is that a missile?
Oh, in fact, I've missed him. No, his guns are plasma rifles. His guns are flamethrowers. And his guns are fusion blasters.
I like the sound of a fusion blaster.
Yeah, they're pretty powerful. I actually forgot to do the little hands on this guy as well, so I'm going to do it twice. I'm a failure.
Got my kids, I'm babysitting, streaming later, not sure what yet. You have battered Mars bars, don't you, in your chips? No, that's
further, like that was way further up. That's Scotland.
If you were to visit a chippy here, you'd more likely have pie and chips, is what they tend to have here.
Yeah.
I don't know anybody that
chips and
does
curry
personally.
Chips and gravy.
Or chips and gravy.
Chips and gravy, yeah.
Stacey loves chips and gravy.
Chippy tea.
I'm not that. I haven't eaten a chippy tea in ages. I haven't been to a fish and chip shop. It's just not my thing.
No,
Not my bag.
but there, again, there's one that delivers.
They deliver.
Yeah, there is one that. Well, they don't do liver.
No,
but
you got me on me funny.
I wasn't doing. Oh, you were doing it. Okay. That's my job. Yeah, they do liver. God, if they did liver, I would not order them.
Maybe I should do down here in these little monkey holes as well. Yeah, let's do the monkey
Chicken
holes.
mushroom pie. Yeah, it would likely be like a steak.
I think they do. I think they do like chicken and mushroom and stuff like that. I don't eat chicken and mushroom because I'm not a fan of mushroom.
Yeah, doesn't leave mushroom in the pie. That's so sincere. If I go there, I tend to have steak and kidney pudding with chips, or cod roe and chips if they do cod roe.
Cod, did you say?
Cod roe, yeah.
That's zonked out. Is cod roe just fish?
Right. I obviously this Sturban, as we're pronouncing it however we want, says it is the produce of fish.
What?
We was on about it yesterday.
What? I'm confused.
Well, there's hard and soft roe. Hard roe is eggs. And then soft roe is, what you would fertilise the eggs with.
Right. I must have missed this conversation, or I don't remember it at the very least.
I think you read it and you were like, what the hell are you talking about? Because it said, I guess you thought we were just being...
Weird.
We were just like using profanity, but we were actually talking about food.
I just don't think I knew what you were talking about.
I ate the egg one, basically. It's good stuff. Yeah, I guess that's what you have here. But I'm not from this area, so I don't know if I can be an authority on what people eat and what they don't eat.
I mean, you say you're not from here, but you've been here for 20 odd years, so
21 years, yes.
Like, I'm not from around here, but I've only been here for more than 3/4 of my life.
True. I wouldn't change it for the world.
I'm from down south, born and bred. I was
born and bred, absolutely. Oh boy, do I eat cockles every day. If you can get them here, I don't know if you can.
Okay.
I was taking a drink when you talked about your cockles.
What about winkles? Have you ever been winkle picking?
I've never heard of a winkle.
You gotta go winkle picking down on the seashore.
Winkle picking?
You gotta pick up some winkles.
The fuck's a winkle?
Oh, it's like a little mussel.
Careful of me winkles!
There's a few things like that. One of the you can get a mussel in a long shell, and they call them
mussel in a long shell.
Turtle power. They call them it's either old man's toenails or fingernails. And it's like, they're delicious. Well, why would you call it that then?
Because that's what it looks like.
Now eat it.
Delicious.
There's some weird delicacies out there. When we went to the Isle of Man, it was all about smoked kippers. It's like the main supplier of smoked kippers or something.
I fucking hate... Well, I don't like the smell of them, that's for damn sure.
I don't know. I think they're alright.
I don't think I've actually ever eaten them. I know my dad likes them.
Do we like smoked kippers?
I don't know if it's smoked kippers or just kippers, but he likes kippers at least.
Never had kippers.
I don't
It's
mind
just
them,
fish that have the thin bones in them and the...
Yeah. It's the thought for me of getting up in the morning and eating one. I could think about eating one for lunch or dinner, but getting up and thinking, ooh, you know what? I really fancy a smoked kipper for my breakfast. It doesn't cross my mind.
Care job, they started doing that.
Well, I mean, smoked kippers.
Yeah, for breakfast, that was the manager at the time's idea. Oh, nothing wrong with it, smoked kippers.
I bet they're like, I'll be really
So the house will smell smoked kipper for the whole day.
Yep, fucking first thing in the morning, it fucking stank. Oh, it's so gross. I don't know what the hell they were thinking. They were so unhealthy. I think it was his idea of like, oh, we'll treat them by giving them all smoked kippers, all of them.
Smoking. It sounds like something like someone who just lived by the sea. Oh, give me a right tree, I will. Smoked
like-
kippers, they'll love that.
No,
Smoked
that's
fish is
something that
gross.
you enjoy, not everybody. But no, he did it anyway because he was the manager.
Some chocolate as a treat.
I know you get people like that. I mean, people, for example, and I don't mind vegans or vegetarians, but they're like, why aren't you trying being a vegan? Like, I don't want to.
Yeah.
I'm
Oh, but it's so
sorry.
much better for you. It's like, yeah, but it's not good for
Yeah.
my soul.
Well,
I
yeah,
could
there
probably
is,
be vegan.
there's some arguments for it. But
Never
people
eat
are like, why
meat
don't
again.
You try giving up eggs.
And
Well,
I think
I
is
like
vegan.
eggs.
Is vegan also no eggs and no milk?
Yeah,
Yes,
you can
it's any
have
produce
there's
of an
substitutes.
animal.
Like there's,
Oh, well, they're
there's
gross.
cheese substitutes as well.
Oh, a lot of vegan food is really good, but again, I like eating meat, unfortunately. Eggs
Yeah,
and milk.
if you had to do it because you couldn't have like dairy because it would upset your tummy or anything.
Yeah.
That's different.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's me having to do it because I have no choice.
Yeah. If the doctor was like, listen, Sam, you've got to stop eating meat or you're gonna die, I'd be like, okay, I have to.
I have to because I kind of want to live.
Yeah. So there's a difference, isn't there?
Yeah.
But I understand why people do it, and obviously it's that you're being conscientious about the environment, etc., etc. But yeah.
I just
vegan is nothing.
speaking of this, I remember when I think it was something you hadn't thought about, and it just made me laugh because you went through a fair few years ago. You went through your like meat only diet, didn't you? And you lost quite a bit of weight and everything, and you were really proud of it. You came off the diet and it was fine, and then it was like about 2 or 3 years later. You started eating much less meat because all of a sudden you were really conscious of the environment.
Yeah.
And I just made the point, like, you were eating just meat for like 2 years and you just laughed because you realised.
Yeah, but you don't know that at the time. You learn things as you go. don't
Yeah,
you?
it just made me laugh.
When you also
I mean,
get
I
no
know that
shit
now,
for
and
eating
for
meat
instance,
as
now
well.
we eat a lot
Yeah.
less meat, we have a lot of veg while I'm dieting again. I could do a meat diet again, but it's very expensive.
Yeah.
And like I said, I'm trying to reduce my impact. I was taking my vitamins this morning, and I realised they're just in a plastic cylinder.
Yep.
Why do they need to be in a plastic cylinder?
Because it's super cheap to produce.
I guess so. But then, it gets turned on you, the consumer, like this is your doing. How could you? You've wrecked the environment. Look at this, you're buying all this plastic. Well, okay, I can't afford the 20 quid chicken in the paper bag, I'm sorry.
Sure, I read something like that about that. I can't remember exactly what it was on about now, but it was something like you get to a point where you're like so rich, but like you could buy all the stuff that's more expensive and good for the environment, but by the point because you're so rich, you just don't care.
Oh, I've noticed that, like, because I work in a supermarket and they do, like, your organic stuff. But, like, a lot of the organic stuff comes in plastic. Like, because your broccoli would be wrapped in plastic because it needed to have, like, the organic packaging.
That's one of
on
my
it.
pet hates. One of my pet hates going to the shop. It's like, oh, I'll get some broccoli. Oh, it's wrapped in plastic. Why? I mean, obviously to preserve it, I imagine. But does broccoli? And if there is too much broccoli for the consumer market, why is that the case?
Keeps it nice and fresh.
It is though, like you can buy, like if you're really conscious about how much plastic you're getting, you can buy like loose vegetables, put them in your own reusable bags and stuff like that. But like with, as I said, with the organic stuff, it's all in plastic. Are you trying to hypnotise people?
Yes, yeah. It's
Probably
stupid.
like
I mean,
doing dance.
it's just what people do, and it. But absolutely, when I buy vegetables, and you're like, "What's wrapped in plastic?" Oh, polywood.
That's what I was doing. I was doing a little dance while you guys were ranting about the environment.
I'm not. It's not even like the environment. It's the fact that they tell you you're a terrible person for wrecking it, and then they sell you the cheapest produce in plastic.
Yeah.
It's hypocrisy. There you go.
Thing is, I feel like
Vegan is nothing that comes from an animal, like no honey and stuff. Yeah. We talked about that earlier.
yeah, you can't have honey because of.
And that's dumb, because how many bees would there be if we didn't harvest the honey?
Not enough, because they're all dying out.
It's the same
Well, actually, I only learned this recently. I feel like a smug prick saying this, but it's the solitary bees actually that don't produce honey that are endangered.
Oh, who cares about that?
Let them die. No, you can put. Actually, you can put.
No,
you can put little
distinctly,
shelters up.
distinctly, I want to put out there that no, don't let the bees die because they're the sole purpose. Fucking why plants germinate the way that they do, and if they didn't, then a whole lot of other stuff would die.
Yeah, I agree.
So please save the bees.
Maybe we should do that for a charity
You can
stream.
build little solitary bee houses and put them outside.
Save the bees.
I love bees, and not just because of the bee movie.
You love the bee movie. It's your favourite movie.
It's funny because it's bad and it's about a bee, a bee that's attracted to a human female. I mean, that's not right.
Doesn't the woman fall in love with him too?
Of course she does. He's a bee.
He's a fucking hot bee.
Who wouldn't?
Yeah.
So dumb. What a terrible concept.
Oh, and the bee sues the human race. It's not like that, doesn't he?
I vaguely remember something like that. It's a dumb movie. I've not watched it all the way through. I've just seen clips occasionally. I don't even know how.
Yeah. The end of the movie, I think I remember, is where they have to save the people in a plane. So there's all these bees carrying a plane. Oh my god, it's so bad. It's supposed to be a feel-good movie about a bee who doesn't want to go with the grain, you know? It's like another one of those Disney films. It's not even a Disney film. It's
DreamWorks, I think. It's a
DreamWorks.
really bad DreamWorks film. They don't like.
It was back before they did Train Your Dragon.
Yeah, like there was quite a few fucking DreamWorks that are really good, and then this bee movie.
Was it DreamWorks who did Ants?
It's funny.
Possibly.
It's just like, because they were like, this is a feel-good movie about the bees rebelling against the humans and being enslaved by the humans and not getting any money for
all the honey.
all the honey. But they wouldn't be the bees if they didn't make the honey. So, don't know. I suppose that's not a very good analogy, because you could say, well, at least child slave labour, they get paid. Which I remember being an argument I heard once, because otherwise their family would literally starve. Well, okay, that's, you make a good point, but also, what a horrible environment to work in. God, this is too political. Warhammer, Actually, they have politics in Warhammer.
Pardon?
They have politics in Warhammer, so it's
Yeah, they sort of do, but it's all stupid.
The greater good.
For the
they usually
greater
sell
good.
things in a bit of a different way as well.
Yeah. Oh, you're an alien, said the human. Time to kill you!
Yeah.
Purge the Xenos scum!
They take a William Shatner approach.
I saw a big black sploogely splot, and I've lost it now.
I've told you this before, there's that one Star Trek movie where they discover this creature, this unique being that's claiming to be a deity.
Oh yeah, in the centre of the galaxy.
Yeah, and then he's like lying to Kirk. So, Kirk's thoughts aren't, geez, maybe I should try and reason with this creature and, I don't know, try and leave. So, it's a unique creature, we'll never see this ever again. He just kills it.
What does God need with a starship?
He just murders it. That's it, it's dead.
That's because it lied to him.
Yeah, you don't want to make Kirk look stupid.
He fucking made me look dumb. Murder it. Fire everything!
Guess what happens now? You die. He's going to be 90 next month.
Bless him, I think. Maybe? No, I don't really want to bless him.
You can bless him, it's fine.
No, I'm good.
You should do another movie.
Pardon?
You should do another movie.
I don't think he should.
Imagine, it could be him, and he's so old, and he doesn't want to use a Zimmer frame, so he just uses, site-to-site transporting.
It's constantly teleporting everywhere.
Yeah, but he doesn't just teleport to where he needs to go, he teleports slightly ahead, as if he was using a Zimmer frame. I think I could make a good movie out of that.
I don't think you could.
You underestimate my power.
I don't.
That would be a better line, wouldn't
Just, you don't.
it? You underestimate my power. No.
Oh no, you're very powerful, but you can't jump over me and not get hit by my lightsaber.
Yeah, the thing is, couldn't you have just flung him back into the lava too?
He could have done.
Like a big old beach ball.
Just start skidding into the lava. Ah!
Yeah. He was a good friend.
He could have cut my legs off and I wouldn't have burnt as badly.
That's definitely what Alec Guinness was thinking of when he said that he was a good friend. That line, he was just thinking of him burning. Oh, he was a good friend, yes.
Just watching him scream in pain. Yes, he was a very good friend.
Cunning warrior. Just remembers him getting his arm cut off. Best pilot in the galaxy, yeah.
Slamming his ship into the fucking the separatist ship when he's going to save the emperor before he was the emperor.
Yeah.
The best pilot in the galaxy.
Yeah, it turns out he's just a massive dick. I'm excited for that. I really hope it's good.
What's that? The Obi-Wan movie thing? Series?
Yeah.
I don't know what it is. I don't bloody know.
It would be good to have another good series going.
Well, hopefully maybe Jon Favreau will be involved again. So whatever he touches seems to turn to gold, so maybe they'll learn.
Like King Midas. Do you know, I was reading up on King Midas because we talked about it not long ago.
Who's that?
And for some, the guy that touches stuff and it turns to gold.
Sure.
It's a parable, I think. Or is it? No, it's a Greek. What do they call
I think it's Greek
Epic?
mythology,
Sounds like a
You
problem.
never know
I love you! Touches their hand, they turn to gold and die.
Well, that's the whole idea of it, because he was so greedy. And he gets granted a wish by some god or something. And he's like, I want everything I touch to turn to gold. Which is fine. And then he's like really happy because everything's turning to gold. And he goes up to his wife and he's like, oh, I'm so happy. And then he turns her to gold, obviously.
Oh no, what a shame. Now I don't have to hear a bloody moon anymore.
Oh, bloody hell, this is gold. This is gold in ways he couldn't have known. No. So then the deity's like, oh, just wash them in this one river, and they will turn back to normal. And so I don't know what the rest of his life was like. Anything he mistakenly turned into gold, he had to wash in this one river.
Hang on.
Oh,
There's an elephant I turned to gold. I probably should turn that back.
Actually, you know what? Actually, now I remember, because that river that you wash stuff in, it was a story to explain why that river was full of gold, because people would panic.
Stupid fucking...
I love it. I love
They had to make up a story.
Yeah, well, God, this river's full of gold, but why? Well, let me tell you.
Let me tell you.
Let me tell you about King Midas.
Green bugger he was, just like
including
you.
the Star Wars franchise, turned into gold.
And that's why you should stop panning the river for gold and just leave it to the government.
Yeah. Doesn't the government actually have reserves of gold?
Probably.
Sounds like a conspiracy theory, but I'm pretty sure I've heard it. Yeah,
I am so dumb. Just picked it up exactly on the small spot that I just painted.
You're stupid.
Mr. 8 Mole Man. Corn cultist, hey, I killed the Krieg Commissar. What?
Chaos Astartes? Is that Astartes?
Chaos Astartes, so Chaos Space Marines. You what?
Oh, okay.
It's not a joke I understand. Is it in
Well, I
relation
love
to
the
something?
name.
And this is I know a little bit about the Warhammers.
Hans Moleman's one of the best characters in The Simpsons.
Thanks for bringing up that point. I'm glad you told me this.
Well, you don't remember Hans Moleman?
No, I know Hans Moleman, but where the fuck did that even come from? Why are you bringing up Hans
The guy's name
Moleman?
is Mr. Moleman.
Oh, okay.
Jesus. There was a reason for it.
You're dumb.
I didn't just bring it up. That's weird.
That's what I was thinking. I thought you were just bringing it up for no reason.
Oh, hey, you know Hans Mole Man.
You know that one mole man?
He's 37, I think.
He's not 37.
He is. He goes to some club and he's like, I'm actually 37. Are you, Is that Krieger? Is that how you pronounce
Commissars
that?
prevent Kriegsmen from doing suicide charges.
This is why I need to play more Dawn of War.
Still, Krieg aren't in it. They're a specific kind of guard, Imperial Guard. And I'm sorry, Mr. Mole Man, but I still don't get your joke.
I want to be able to say I'm sorry, Mr. Mole Man, in my daily life.
I'm sorry, Mr. Mole Man.
I'm really sorry, Mr. Mole Man.
Come on.
I was checking GPU stock to see what's available.
Still no good?
There's nothing. There's nothing. I mean, there's not even... Let's see, the equivalent of what's in Stacy's, which is... They're available.
Well, yeah, I was going to say, but how are you, Mr. Mole Man? I hope you enjoy the stream. I'm just doing some painting and we're chatting.
Yeah. Are you painting along today?
Yeah, what are you up to?
The joke is, by killing the Commissar, the cultists triggered a massive suicide charge by millions of suicidal guards.
Now, that is actually funny.
Yeah.
So, right, okay, let me just quickly prevent... Right, okay, so the Commissars stop them from charging. Okay, and now, because there's no Commissar...
Now it makes sense.
Ironically, I like Krieg. I didn't know that tidbit about information.
Well, now you do.
It's one of the armies that I would like to do, but their Forge Worlds are expensive.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Yes. Because it's not an army that that the regular Warhammer does. So, Forge World makes them, but it's an increased price because they're not normal models.
Right. Okay.
Something like that. I think they look really cool, but they're expensive.
Absolutely. What takeaway are you going for tonight?
Don't know yet. Not thought about it. Maybe Chinese, I guess, this time. I don't know. We'll just see how we feel later.
If I can recommend a curry, then.
All Kriegers are extremely suicidal, so when they know they'll die, they'll put up a hell of a fight. Yes! Aren't they, like, particularly indoctrinated because they're clones? So they love the Emperor, and they're super willing to give up their life. So they don't...
Google it.
They can... I think game terms, they can't, like, get scared and run away like pretty much any other army. Because they're so indoctrinated. Because they're clones.
There we go, the Krieg. A radioactive death world.
Yeah, they're from the death world of Krieg. It's basically there's tithes that the Imperium demands that worlds give, and the only thing that the death worlds of Krieg can give are people. So
that's a commodity. That's a commodity.
It is a commodity in the Imperium. You need more men for the wars, because there's always a war.
I'm looking at an infantryman from the Death. I think that you pronounce that Corps, right?
Death Corps of Krieg, yeah.
And he looks very World War II.
Yeah, that's why I love them. They look fucking awesome.
That's cool. I didn't know they existed.
Yeah, that's super cool. But again, they're Forge Worlds, so they're expensive.
No, it's probably not a lot. Let's have a look. That kind of blends in normal diorama painting with 40K. That's pretty nifty.
But yeah, it's not just like that. Those minis are like the actual guardsmen are Forge World. It's like all of their artillery. They can use artillery from the rest of Astra Militarum. Excuse me.
They can.
But they've also got like horse-drawn cannons that they use that are specific to them. Like you
I'm
can't
now
get
thinking
horses anywhere else.
Volman's name might be related to. I see the Death Krieg engineers with mole launcher.
Oh, well, a mole launcher.
I'm guessing it's not an actual mole that gets fired out of it. Well, that would be cool though.
Pretty. You know what? Let's have a Google of myself.
They're not that expensive.
Are you on Forge World?
Yeah. These are pretty cool.
I am human, Forge World. Let me in. Click each image containing a bicycle. Okay. Yes, that's technically a
I
bicycle.
want to make a mum joke, but I'm not going to out of respect.
Can I come into Forge World now? Jesus.
Why do I need to know if you're
I don't know. I don't know. Oh, there's a picture of some Forge World
Which one of these is a bicycle?
game. Okay. So armies of the Imperium, Death Cause of Krieg.
I'm already in it.
So a command squad, which is just 5 models, is £35. That is quite expensive.
It's kind of like the no retreat policy in Stellaris. Kinda.
No retreat policy and stuff. See, I haven't. That's something I need to play.
Stellaris.
Play on stream is what I should specify.
Those games are quite well. We both got it, didn't we? They're quite long.
Yeah, I have played it and I really enjoy Stellaris, so I should play it at some point. Here, the heavy artillery carriage with Medusa siege gun, £82.
Yeah, okay, that's a specific example of a really big piece of kit, though, isn't it?
No, it's like, I think it would be the average size of a regular tank, which is probably about £40. So generally, everything's about is more expensive.
I recommend getting an extra ship type mod and a good ship set that's compatible.
Ship type. The one that I played that I really enjoy on Stellaris was, I think, the Star Trek mod.
Oh.
It changes all the factions, so they're Star Trek.
Why didn't you tell me about that?
I don't know if it's multiplayer compatible. I'm not sure. We could try it at some point and see.
Well, I'm not saying multiplayer, I'm just saying I want to play it.
Oh, okay. There's loads of mods for Stellaris. Have a look.
Okay.
Death Cause of Krieg Las Cannon Team, £24. That's a single model. Oof. But yeah, and the other thing with them, I don't know if they're in... They did release an official book for Forge World stuff, but I don't know if the Death Cause of Krieg rules are in there. I'm not sure.
This Hades breaching drill looks pretty sick.
Yeah, it's all dumb stuff. But yeah, it's basically all their shit just looks like it's straight from like World War II mixed in with like the Warhammer 40K universe.
So I didn't know these existed. I'm quite interested.
Yeah, they're just expensive.
But I'm guessing a lot of people pick this.
No, it's because it's expensive. There's hardly anybody using them as an army in like, the videos that I watch anyway.
Interesting.
Because they're more expensive.
I guess that's why they call it a Vigi game.
Sure. A good mod is NSC2 Season 5. What's that?
I'll Google it. While you paint, if you like.
Yes, I do need to paint more. I need to paint the bronzy bits. Bronzy bits, the bronzy bits. I need to paint the bronzy bits.
Steam Workshop. It adds more ship classes. That's no moon. Again, mother jokes. New ship classes: strike cruiser, battle cruiser, escort carrier, exploration cruiser.
To be fair, I am fairly happy with the amount of ship classes in the game already.
Yeah, I never thought that there was a lack of ships. It was pretty massive, isn't it?
Yeah, it's pretty good.
New headquarters stations. Oh, advanced ship behaviors. Follow charge, artillery, flat. Okay, so I think it adds different strategies for the AI, I guess.
Okay.
That's pretty cool.
Dreadnoughts, Titan flagships, exploration cruiser, or a weaponized science ship. Okay.
I don't know about weaponized science ship.
I like them being defenseless and having to run away.
We used to enjoy playing. Oh, sorry, I thought I'd pull my headphones out. Starfleet Command 3 modded with just the biggest expansion of all ships that you could get, and you could use the stupid science ships. And Star Trek Legacy had a mod like that too, didn't it?
Yes, but Star Trek Legacy was terrible. It could have been so much better, but it was just so bad.
Didn't the mod fix it though?
It did a bit, but it was still pretty bad.
Right.
I still have Star Trek Legacy. It's in my drawer down there.
It's not strong. It just has enough to defend itself against space amoebas. Oh.
Space amoebas. I know. It sounds like it shouldn't be real, but it is.
It's blown my mind.
There are space amoebas in Stellaris, yes.
Let's see what the most popular mod of all time is at the moment.
I need to play the Fall of the Republic mod for Star Wars Empire at War again, because that's been updated.
As if.
Yeah. More, like, heroes and stuff. Like, the commandos have been added, the Republic clone commandos. You know, like the actual game.
Yeah.
They've added that squad is now a hero in it, and then they've added like a generic commando team you can play with and stuff.
Or as we call them, tentacle potatoes.
Tentacle potatoes.
I'll take your word for it. I can't say that either.
That sounds pretty awesome. I want a tentacle potato.
I don't think you do. That's the problem.
You're just jealous because you know that I'm gonna have one and you're not.
I'm okay with that. I just thought, you know what? I'm gonna check what mods are coming out for JK2, and they're still coming out. Upscaling textures.
Oh yeah, that's what you need.
New effects, levels, and weapons.
Did you know StarCraft was supposed to be a Warhammer game? I think I heard that somewhere. I can't remember where I heard it from. It was probably one of my stupid lore videos that I've watched before, like looting or someone. But
I didn't know that. But they made their own universe, right?
I think it was because the aliens in StarCraft are basically the Tyranids from Warhammer. I think.
They are. There you go.
They are. Okay, yes, I was correct.
I knew an example of another game that was made for a franchise, but it was there's several, I think, examples of games that were produced and then they're like presented to the people that have the rights to the franchise, and they're like, nope.
Yeah, I think
they have to make it into their own thing.
I think it was like one is. I think the only reason I remember it now is because John was talking about it. The Banjo-Kazooie game, Nuts and Bolts. It was supposed to be a completely different game, but then they were like, let's just make it into a Banjo-Kazooie game. So they shoehorned in all their characters, and it's just a terrible car building racing game for Banjo-Kazooie.
I really miss the days when he used to make gaming content.
Yeah, me too. But he says he would never. It's not that he wouldn't ever go back to it. He's just trying to do stuff that's funny to him. So he just finds something. Which is why he's done a couple of like celebrity ones because they're just stupid, like Gwyneth Paltrow in a Goop bullcrap, and Steven Seagal, which it's fucking hilarious.
Steven Seagal.
We
all knew he was a nutcase.
Yeah, he's just a massive nutcase. It's funny. Terran Spectres look like a fishy and an Assassinorum. Sure. To be honest, I have never played StarCraft. I have the barest minimum of knowledge of StarCraft.
I know memes from StarCraft, and that's it.
Yeah.
I'm very sorry to say. Not saying I'll never try it, because I tried Age of Empires years after that came out. I enjoyed that.
Age of Empires, bloody hell.
I've looked up a list of games that change franchises halfway through.
Okay.
The first one is what I didn't know. So, Zombie U.
Yes.
Okay, originally was Killer Freaks from Outer Space.
What?
Yes.
No wonder it was so bad.
Yeah, that's all I can imagine. Is that's why it was so buggy.
Because it was a completely different game.
If you know the memes you got to know about StarCraft, I only know that I was on the internet at the time when it was still very popular and people made memes about it. I'm gonna put the StarCraft memes.
Time to Google StarCraft memes.
Maybe I don't know them. Let's see.
Okay, I'm getting pretty close to these guys being done. I might just have to go over them at some... Yeah, I need to go over the red.
I'm talking about the Carbot StarCraft cartoon. I didn't know they were cartoons.
That sounds terrible, whatever it is.
Sometimes it can be okay. I almost watched something that was like red versus blue the other day, and I was like, I can't do this now.
I used to watch. I think I watched about 3 seasons of it, and then I stopped because it just got too. There's just too much to keep up with. It used to be funny.
There we go, Zerg Rush. There. I know stuff about StarCraft. I swear.
They are incredibly stylized cartoons for StarCraft.
We require more mineral. So there's the additional pylons joke, but it's got the guy from Breaking Bad in it who talks about minerals. See, I know memes. Anyway, back to the games.
Right, time to do some little colours. So I want yellow. Pop.
Star Fox Adventures, which I think is the GameCube one, was Foxless as Dinosaur Planet.
Yes, that was another one. Yes.
Yeah.
It was like completely
the way you
different.
said that, Alex, was so weired.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, that was another one. Yes.
It's me. Well, yeah, John mentioned that as well.
Halo was a third-person shooter in RTS. We knew that.
Yep.
Because I
it was still Halo.
Want
I
to
think.
get my hands on the copy for the Dreamcast one day.
I think it was still going to be Halo though.
Yeah, it was completely different. I mean, the original platform was the Mac.
Yeah. Yeah.
Doom was conceived as a licensed Aliens game. Didn't know that. Dead Space was oh my god.
What's that?
It was developed as a System Shock sequel. That makes so much sense. I can't believe it. Oh.
I can't believe you've done this.
Yeah. Oh, that makes so much sense. I never finished System Shock on stream as well.
No, you didn't. And should I say, what a shame.
No, that's a different game, but very similar. I get what you did there. What a shame. I was watching that this morning, ironically.
I keep seeing the fucking clip from JonTron. I keep watching it over and over again because it makes me laugh. The defense, the one where he's like talking about defending against sharp objects or knives or whatever, like by the Canadian police, and they go into like some woman cultist's house, and she's just like going, "Hail Satan!"
Oh yeah, but it's like acted out, isn't it?
Yeah, but then obviously she has some sort of ceremonial knife or some crap, and then obviously John's reaction is, "Watch out! That knife's fully loaded."
Yes, that's that came up.
I fucking love it. I fucking love that joke. I keep watching the clip over and over again because I'm sad. It makes me laugh. Makes me laugh.
Does it make you lol the hardest you ever had?
It does actually. It does make me lol the hardest.
Shut up, Jesus Christ. I like when putting up no resistance, a 567-meter battlecruiser can get killed by a guy in power armor with a rifle.
Is that in StarCraft or something?
I'm going to say that it must be. But
I mean,
again,
it could be Warhammer, it could be StarCraft, it could be Halo.
Yeah, he says yeah. Devil May Cry started off as Resident Evil 4.
Devil May Cry started off as Resident Evil 4.
Yep.
That's bananas.
Is that the best word you could pick?
Yeah, I'm Donkey Kong right now.
Do you remember?
Funnily enough, the next game in the list is Donkey Kong. Donkey Kong started off as a Popeye game.
Oh, that would have been a bad game.
Why? Because you just don't like Popeye.
Just a Popeye game would be bad, is what I'm saying.
Do you remember the Popeye film?
I never watched it, so no, I don't know the Popeye film.
Sam, did you ever watch the Popeye game?
Film.
The live action.
I tried to with Robin Williams.
Yeah, I think so.
I think it was, yeah.
I think it was Robin Williams, but heavily make-upped.
I really did try to watch it.
See,
but I
Sam's
couldn't.
watched all the stuff
StarCraft
that I've
Marines
watched.
are superior to Halo Marines.
Period. I'll take your word for it, but I won't believe you.
No, well, let's be fair. The Halo Marines die a lot.
There's just not as many, and no, they don't die a lot. Actually, a lot of them fucking live forever for a good long while until eventually they'll die.
Well, just like the Marine soldiers, you see them die all the time in the cutscenes.
Which Spartans?
I'm talking about Marines. I'm not talking about Spartans.
Oh, okay. I assumed
Like,
he was talking because he was talking about power armor. I assumed he was talking about like the Spartan versus the Marine in StarCraft.
Oh, I see. I've always been a big fan of. I prefer thinking of the Spartans as like they're almost like mythological to the people.
That's pretty much
because they're that hardy, and I like that. They're obviously human and they get killed. That's the
power armor, unlimited ammunition, and all Terran Marines are criminals. What? Sounds awful.
Well, you know, the best villains are criminals, or the best soldiers can be criminals. Yeah, I like the whole lore built up around Spartans. That when people see them, they're like, "My God, that sounds like Warhammer."
Yeah, that is Warhammer. Warhammer, I love it in Warhammer because compared to the size of the Imperium, most humans will never ever see a Space Marine.
Oh, so they think that they're like deities. Almost.
Pretty much, when they turn up, they're like, "Oh my God, it's a fucking Space Marine!" It is, and in obviously because they've been indoctrinated with the what do they call it, the Imperial Truth or whatever it is.
Propaganda.
Pretty much, they're pretty much the Emperor's angels. That's how the people think of them.
Oh, I see.
So they're like deific.
If everyone's a bad guy, everyone's cool. Yeah, I think sometimes people with a bit of a grey moral compass can be cooler. Also, there's approximately one Space Marine for every planet of the Imperium. There you go. So they're pretty rare.
Yes.
Well, the Imperium is pretty big, right?
The Imperium is pretty much the entire galaxy. They literally, I love this bit of lore because the Imperium is stupid and it's like bureaucracy is terrible. They literally lose planets all the time. They'll like they'll file away a planet in a location and then they'll just lose it because it's just logged away somewhere in their massive archives and nobody remembers about it.
That's pretty funny.
It's dumb. It's great. I love it.
All other factions would like to disagree. Yeah, I suppose they would. They don't really have every planet.
Yes. They would definitely disagree, but it's like the Eldar, or the Craftworld Eldar, they float around in their spaceships the size of, well, continents, I think they are. But they don't have a planet. They just float around.
Space elves.
Yeah. The Dark Eldar mainly reside in the Webway, in their big city that's in the Webway.
Space Wood Elves.
No, Space Dark Elves.
Drow? No, not Drow.
Just Drow.
I ordered my first miniatures a week ago. Congratulations.
Oh, really? Congrats.
Hope you enjoy.
You should do. You seem like you're a big enough nerd like me. You'll probably enjoy it. I want the yellow again. But
it's a squad of 3 Necron warriors. I have a bunch of them downstairs I have to deal with.
Yeah, you bought a pack load from fucking eBay, didn't you?
Which was dumb, really.
Not really, because now you have loads.
Yeah, but I should have just done my own when we can meet up again. Can't wait to paint them. Good. Yeah, you got to find some entertainment, especially these days.
Yep, I mean, if you want a quick little word of advice from someone who's been doing it for a little bit longer, not super long, but a little bit longer, just don't care too much how they're going to look at the start. I paint mine extremely simply. Maybe you already paint a lot. I don't know. Maybe you can actually school me on the painting, but I just get mine table ready and I don't really care what people say I should or shouldn't do. Like, there's some guy who came past one of our streams a while ago who was saying, oh, you should get rid of the mold lines on the models. So when you put them all together, sometimes the lines go through. Or thin your paints. Yes, I don't thin my paints. I'm super fucking lazy. And it's probably why my paint job is pretty bad, but I'm really lazy. I just do everything really lazy. But they look okay when they're done. So, you know, why would I care? Just do it how you want to do it at the end of the day. If you want to go the extra mile and put in loads of detail, go for it. But also know that you don't have to. Put that away.
Ooh, I'll just be right back. I'll ask the wife to live next door, or to the other next door. Not next door. I would never ask her to do that. But the other.
Not the crazy next door.
Yeah.
Oh, I know what I'm missing. And this one needs a little bit of bronze on the side. Thin your paints or I shall thin your ranks. Nope, I just put it in with a fucking thing on top. I am stupid. No, I'm super lazy. I don't do any shit. Like, I think people thin their paints so they have more control, is what they say. But every time I've thinned my paints, it always is just super watery and terrible. So I just don't do it. The paint is usually fine the way it is.
Whoop. I think she's gonna go round. I don't know if they're back or what. They weren't there earlier. But then again, I suppose I should just wait for them to deliver it, because that's common courtesy.
This is known.
This is known.
Yes. Game of Thrones.
Oh yes, Game of Thrones. Now there's a series I'll never watch again.
There's a series I still haven't finished.
I think you've done the perfect thing, leaving it as it was.
No, I'll eventually watch it. Just who knows when.
Just watch it on your deathbed. Let that be the last thing you ever see.
Oh god, it wasn't worth it.
I really
Thin enough to
really
make
hope.
flow easily off the brush, but not so much to turn it into a wash. It's what I've tried. I've tried to get it so it's a little tiny bit of water, and it just never works. So I just don't do it. It's fine. I have control of the paint anyway. The way that I do it.
I was really hoping the Mandalorian doesn't take the same turn that did. I think they could afford to end that.
Well, they're only doing one more series of the Mandalorian.
That's good. That's good. Just leave it like that, and everything will be fine. It's about preserving the details, not control. Oh, in the molding.
When you're painting, yeah, basically you water down your paints is what a lot of paint people tell you to do, and I don't do it because I'm lazy, because I have plenty of control of the paint.
This is taking you already 2 hours.
Yeah, and it looks fine when I do it.
To you.
So I'm not bothered. Oh no, I need to do those as well. I think they do. I'm going to do it anyway. Come here, you. No.
What are those little things called? Are those drones or something?
Yeah, these are Tau drones. They're all different kinds of drones, but generally.
I got. Yeah, I think I have. Do I have some scarabs? I might have some scarabs.
Scarabs are Necrons.
That's why I was saying I might have some.
I'm not really sure what they do, to be honest.
I think they might do repairs. But you seem to be doing fine, so I guess it's just a matter of what paint you use.
Pretty much. Like I say, it's just dependent on... I've been doing it like this for like 2 years now, so it's not a problem for me.
Yeah, each their own. It's like you can go fishing in a variety of ways. I've been told, I haven't done
it. I haven't done it and never will.
No, I really want. I said to my dad, I said, you know what, Dad, we need to go fishing at some point. Because that seems like something a father and son do.
Did he tell you to fuck off?
He said he was like, yeah, we can. I think was like his reaction.
We could, but I
but-
don't really want to.
Well, we went once when I was a kid, and it was fishing on the seafront, where you're never going to catch anything, so I have no idea why we were fishing them. Because you're so near to the beach and
Yeah.
everything.
Nothing's going to practically wash up on the
Yeah.
the side.
So I reckon we'll go again. Oh, one day when it's legal.
When it's all blown over.
Yeah, as we said before, when it's blown over, a couple of days or whatever.
Yeah, just in a week.
Have you read Warhammer 40K, Alex?
No. Doesn't sound familiar.
What is that? Please tell us while I Google it and then already know. But please do.
That's fine.
It is a 40 times smaller.
What?
A what-if fan fiction involving Warhammer 40K characters coming into our world. I don't know.
Oh,
I
no.
don't know about that. I mean,
No, thank you.
I'm gonna start it. I'm gonna start it here. Inspired by similar fanfics. I'm sorry, I can't read this now. They're saying I'm gonna put in the less barbaric races, not the orcs. Well, that's no fun. It's a comedic. Oh, it's comedic. Okay. It's comedic Warhammer fanfiction, but the same size as on the tabletop. At least it's comedic. I thought.
The super serious fan fiction.
Yeah. If it was like romantic or something. I also don't like the less barbaric races. That's offensive to me. That obviously can only really mean the orcs as well, can't it? Because
No, well, or
nobody's really barbaric, are they? Apart from the orcs.
I don't know. I don't bloody know.
So, as I've said before, probably on stream, one of my favourite parts of Conan the Barbarian is how they all call him Barbarian.
You fucking barbarian.
It's funny since it has stuff like Imperium building a base out of Lego. Oh, so they're self-aware of their own smallness.
Yeah.
I get it. I get it.
I get
Get
it.
Patrick Stewart to record an audiobook and I'd probably listen to it.
Probably will never happen.
Of course not.
That's why I'll never read it.
If you're reading the correct one, all races except Dark Eldar and Necron. Oh, really?
Dark Eldar are actually super fucked up, so if it is like for comedic, yeah,
Would
that
you say
makes
they're
sense.
barbarians?
Yes. I think I've made this. I think I've spoken with like on stream before with Stacey though. Like the Dark Eldar are probably the worst, like most evil race in the galaxy.
Oh, come on, you don't mean that.
I do mean that, and I can tell you why. So, Tyranids, you know, they're scary monsters that eat people and turn them into more Tyranids, basically. But, you know, they just kill people. And the people are dead.
Mm-hmm.
Eldar, they generally, you know, they kill people, but, like, they don't want to if they don't have to. Tau, they want people to join the greater good, but if they don't, they'll kill them. You know, just again, they'll just kill people. Imperium, they'll kill everything, but they don't really care otherwise. They'll kill Xenos and Chaos Scum and all that crap, but, you know, otherwise.
Yeah. Orcs, Chaos, Imperial Guard, Grey Knight, Sisters of Battle, which reminds me of a band, Space Marines, Eldar, Tau are all part of the fic. I forgot that Tyranids are not included either.
But yeah, so, you know, eventually they're all pretty much the same. They just kill shit until you get to the Dark Eldar. The Dark Eldar don't kill you. They capture you, take you back into their webway to their home, where they then, you know, turn you into horrific sex slaves, where they fuck you with knives and shit like that, but keep you alive constantly for thousands of years.
Is that canon?
That is canon.
I'm just going to go make sure everything's okay, because I hope not all of our neighbours are insane.
I think, oh no, I've missed a bit there. Paint over that little doodah. He's looking. Oh yes, I need to go round the badge at the centre now. Clean it up. That's good. And you. Go around there. I'm gonna have to go over the grey now. Fuck. God dingly dang it. Otherwise, I think you're good. Oh, hang on, did I see a bit of a mess there? I did. Okay, and did I do you? I did you. Okay. That one's a bit messy around the back. Let's get some more paint. Ooh boy, we're almost finishing with the painty bit of this. That I do anyway. I'm super lazy. So the part of painting that I would do is done pretty much. Hello, my love. How are you?
Hey.
Please say hi a little bit louder so people think that I'm actually talking to somebody and not myself.
You're crazy.
What you were talking to.
I was talking to you. You are my love.
I just stood up
Oh,
there.
Alex, thank you. I just got back.
Right there,
Not
right
you,
there.
Sam. Sam, you can fuck off.
Oh.
Okay.
Yes.
You're okay.
Forever
Good.
alone.
And forever alone. But yeah, no, Sam, it is canon. The Eldar, the whole thing with the Dark Eldar is that they have to torture people in the most vilest way possible in order to keep themselves alive and not to lose their souls.
Jesus Christ. Getting a Tau girlfriend, she feeds you propaganda. Getting an Imperial Guard girlfriend, she might kill you if you're a heretic. Yes, getting a Sister of Battle girlfriend, you will get killed if you're a heretic. Okay.
Tyranny,
Tyranny
she'll
girlfriend,
eat you.
she'll eat you.
She'll fuck
eat
you with a
okay,
spiky
straight
dildo.
up. Dark Eldar girlfriend, she'll fuck you with a spiky dildo. Well, apparently that's what Alex just told me, so.
Yep. I ain't lying.
If we have anybody lurking today, please do smash that follow button.
Smash it. Fucking ram it.
And then you'll get a notification when we go live. We stream pretty much all week at this point.
Pretty much. Generally, we... Oh, did Stacey turn the bot on?
No, it's just that it was done incorrectly.
Did I do it incorrectly?
You did.
God dang it. How about now? There we go.
There you go.
Yeah, you'll get notified. Generally on Saturdays, I try and do a Warhammer stream of some sort, just because it gives me an excuse to paint, usually. So it's not going to be all the time, but so far it's been the last 4 or 5 weeks, I think.
Yeah. Fair few people wanted to see it, so whatever. Whatever. So edgy. You know.
Whatever.
Whatever. We'll just do it.
Penguin.
Oh, you bought a penguin for me, thank you.
A penguin chocolate bar.
Yeah, the joke is,
I
why
haven't-
can't penguins play football?
I don't know.
Because there's snowball.
Oh, because there's no ball.
Yeah, Stacey's really liking it. She's giggling away over there.
I'm laughing at you.
That's bad.
Don't laugh at me. The joke was the thing that's funny. Right. So these guys, I need to shade them, and I need to do the base.
She's laughing about how bad the joke was. I
Yeah.
think she's laughing at how good it was.
I think so too. Let me just move them over there, because I actually need to get out the shades. Because I hadn't got them out. So,
Isn't it hard to paint in sunglasses?
in sunglasses.
Yeah, you said you're getting your shades out.
No, shades.
There's a delay, so I don't get the joke yet, but I'm sure I will.
Well, it's not a joke, I'll just put a shade on the table.
There you go. Okay.
Where's me
I need
null
to get you
oil?
I need to get you some sunglasses so the joke makes sense.
Null oil shade. And then Armageddon dust is mine. Sort my paints out in my drawer, they're all over bloody shop. Right, and I can put these back now, so these are my layers.
Oh
Cool.
my god.
You know what, let's just put one of my models
Sorry,
like...
you can hear me munching.
right there. Can I? Oh, he's not going to be quite in shot. I need something for him to stand on, so he's a little bit taller. That might be too tall, ironically. Yeah, it's too tall. It's not good enough.
Someone we know just turned 60. I'll tell you who it is later. I can't believe it.
Hello, people. Don't mind me.
I just saw a crotch shot.
It's not going to focus on it, is it? Can I actually? Will this fit in this one? It might do, but I might need to stretch it out. No, it won't fit in there. I'll just have to stand
Not focusing. God damn, I'm behind as well. It's very frustrating. Show me the goods.
Oh no! Everything fell. Oh, I'm so
oh my god!
good.
It's in focus, and then now it's. What are you? Oh, you're
It fell.
Game going.
No, it's too high.
If anyone is curious, Alex's Valentine's Day present is on the way.
Please focus.
I asked Nikki what she wanted, and she was like, a card. That's like the last thing I want to get.
Stop focusing.
You had it perfect, and then it just... This has happened now.
It's just not willing to focus.
I bet if you move it back ever so slightly, it'll focus.
Might be trying to focus on your t-shirt.
Perfect, I can see it delayed. Nothing's happening. Oh.
It focused, and then it immediately there you go. But that's like, I've got nowhere to put it, so I have to move it slightly closer.
Oh, there we go.
I'm not going to move it. It's right on the edge, but it looks perfect.
That looks good. It looks good now.
Thumbnail, that's the thumbnail.
Yeah, there you go.
That looks good. I like the grass. Did you make that yourself?
Yes, I made it.
Really?
No.
Oh. So they like trimmed your mustache hair and glued it to it.
I have to wait for... I have to do the base for... Like, I have to... Basically, I have Armageddon dust, which I'll put over here. You can't really see it because it's focusing on that Tau model.
That's what you wanted, right?
Yeah, so the Armageddon dust is the brown on the model, so, you know, that stuff down there. And then once that's put down, then let it dry, then I can stick down my little tufts of grass. And then I shade the base. It keeps on, like, focusing, though, on it. It's, like, having trouble.
I can see that, yeah. It's not... I don't think it's built for macro photography sort of thing.
Although it's not doing anything now, so let's just keep it like that. Let's not move for a minute. But yeah, I also have to shade the mini. I shade the whole mini, the actual proper model. Heroic Caveman, welcome back. Welcome back. Yeah, I shade the whole model itself in null oil. That gets into all the crevices and stuff and makes it pop. And I shade the base. Once the base is done, I shade that in Agrax Earthshade.
Oh,
and then I paint. And then I paint around the base in brown. That's what I do.
You're telling me you've been a professional painter.
Oh yeah, super professional. I'm so professional.
You are paintball.
I am paintman. I am the paint.
So we're going on the arm plate.
Still got yes. I was just saying this guy is one that I completed a while ago, but I've just, or if I move him, I bet he's gonna like completely unfocus. So this is one I'm almost done, pretty much. Will it focus on him? Of course not.
Jesus.
Oh, I just knocked him.
I'm playing The Sims and the dog's doing zooms. I don't know what's wrong with it.
Oh, there you go. There you go. Perfect. So I just need to shade him now. And then I need to do the base. So I'm going to get onto that now.
Pretty neat.
I'm going to get onto it now. Let's get bloody onto it. So...
Go on, don't bloody be lazy.
Don't bloody be lazy. Alright, I can put all these back though first. Put all these other stuff that I don't need anymore back.
Give yourself a clean workstation.
Pretty much. put the yellow there. Me Belfasar gold can go back. Abaddon black can go back. Corn red go back.
So, Balthazar, the name of my firstborn son, or no?
Your first what?
My firstborn son.
No.
Why not?
Because your firstborn son would most likely kill himself.
Why?
Because
Just because
Balthasar
he's
is a
my
terrible
son, or the
name. I mean, a bit of both, I guess.
Yeah, see, I knew it was coming.
It was coming. Oh, out the way, cables. There we go. Right. So I've got me shady stick, and I've got me bassy stick. Oh, I need to move the camera back down, don't I, so people can see what I'm actually doing. Is that
Yes,
good?
please.
Oh, it's actually very unsteady. Let's just move that up a little bit. Oof. Hang on. How about goo, 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 goo,
Probably not a good thing to say.
goo, goo?
Well, it sounds more like you're going igloo.
Sort of. Right, there we go. So, first things first, how much of this do I have left? Oh, I've got a good half a pot left, that's plenty. So this stuff, if you haven't done bases before, it comes out in like lumpy goo.
Gooey gooey.
Gooey gooey, lumpy goo, and you just have to like smother it over the base. I feel like my light just started flashing.
Ah! Oh, that's so loud. Oh my god.
I can hear it.
Hang on.
My light is flashing. Can you just check that cable? Oh! Turn it on again. Sorry guys, it's probably gone dark. Oh, and the other one. There
I
we
just
go.
have to mute the sound on this game. Can I not escape?
Oh, actually, I just thought I will need a brush out eventually, but yeah, I won't need it yet. I'll have to wait for the base to dry anyway. Actually, no, I won't.
Could you not get some glue and go and get some dirt from outside?
Yeah, you can.
Oh, okay.
That's legitimately what people do. They won't get dirt from outside, but they can get like, you know, you can go to like a B&Q store or something and get like sort of rubbly, sort of really small stones and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And you just literally dip it in like cover it in like PVA glue or something similar, and then you just dip the whole base of the model in a box full of the stones, and you baste it.
Or I can go and get some dirt from outside.
I think some people go to like, you know, like pet stores and get the stuff that you would put in your aquarium.
Oh, the stones.
Yeah, really
Oh,
tiny
I see.
stones.
And then they use that as terrain.
Yep. They also get bags of the stuff to use as terrain, like you say. They actually put it around their terrain on a tabletop, stuff like that, to make it like match up and stuff.
Yeah, I don't know about these hobbies.
You don't know about the hobbies.
That seems mighty time consuming.
It
is
is.
that the point of a hobby? Who knows?
That is the point of the hobby. It's time consuming.
Yeah, I need to get more old PCs. You're right.
Or you can get more Warhammer models.
No, I got no.
No.
You and that. Maybe when locked down. Like I said, I'm more. I don't enjoy it unless I'm collaborating. Really. If it's just me sat there going, "Oh, I'm going to paint this Necron."
I'm going to paint a Necron.
Then
That's what I say. That's what I do when I'm going to paint something. I'm going to paint a Tau.
Yeah, see? You announce it and you do it. I'd announce it and not do it. This is the problem. What I need is a gimmick.
What do you mean?
That's from a song. Don't worry about it.
No.
But I do need a gimmick too. That would give us loads of followers. If we had like a gimmick, like if we had a guinea pig, you know?
Your gimmick would be a guinea pig.
Yeah, like our channel gimmick would be like, oh, guinea pig cam, and then the
That
guinea
sounds
pig
like an
would just...
awful gimmick.
Yeah,
Guinea pig camera.
the guinea pig camera. Yeah. I don't know. Some people might be into that.
Some people might be way too into it, if you ask me.
We wanted to do a squid cam originally. We're like, oh man, can we just keep a squid? And we looked it up, and people have tried, and you can keep like octopus, but obviously they're very intelligent, and what they tend to do is just leave.
Leave?
Well, you put them in their tank, and then they'll be like, right, I'm going to leave now because I don't want to be in this tank. So they start, using their tentacles and finding ways of escaping. So they're not really an animal that wants to or should be caged. Because they're very smart. And if you've seen Finding Dory...
Nope, I have not, so don't spoil it, you bastard! No, I don't care.
Yeah, I was going to say, I forgot you were such a big Finding Nemo fan. Do you like Finding Nemo? I like Finding Nemo.
It's alright.
Finding Nemo.
It's alright, I'm just not that bothered. I am assuming Dory goes missing and then they find Dory. That's the plot.
Yeah, no, I'm just saying, you were a big fan of Finding Nemo.
Not a big fan, but it's alright.
It's got Willem Dafoe in it.
Does it?
Yeah, he's like the scarred fish. He's like, Spider-Man, Nemo.
Nemo.
He's in that.
Spiderfish.
I like that spiderfish.
Spiderfish. Spiderfish. Radioactive spiderfish.
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 No, that's... You see, you're mixing too many franchises. Digital spiders.
Spiderfish show are the champions.
Champions.
Change into digital fish.
Stop it. Digital fish. Oh my god, so lame. Was there ever a fish Digimon? I'm sure there was.
There's loads of
like
fish.
A Hydramon. Right?
Yeah, there's like
a Hydra.
Colamon, I think, is like a weird metal fish thing, and then there's like, what's it called? Seadramon, which is like a big sea snake.
That's a Seadramon. Yeah, it's a big sea serpent.
And then there's like Metal Seadramon or Mega Seadramon. I don't fucking remember.
You know what I need to do? I need to tonight. Nikki's gonna want to watch a good movie, but instead I'm gonna make her watch the Digimon movie.
Oh, the Digimon movie is a good movie. What are you saying?
No, it's not. It's
a
not.
fantastic
it's 2 movies.
Movie. It's 3 movies actually. So fuck you.
Okay, it's 3 movies and it's bad, and you know it's.
It's
bad.
great. I love it.
Is it with Will Greymon? No, boo. Oh, you want to watch it? Trust me, Nikki. It's so good.
Yeah. You definitely do.
It's either that or we'll watch the Pokemon movie.
Which one?
I've only ever seen one, Alex.
Oh, do you know what I learned the other day?
Go on, learn me.
I can't remember the guy's name. He was like the art director for Pokemon. Not the games, but like the overall art director.
Okay.
For like movies and animated stuff. And the reason why the Pokemon stuff started off being so good was because he was on drugs all the time and fucking binged on alcohol. And he said that's how he got his creative juices to flowing, by taking loads of pills and drinking.
Oh, that's great. That's always, you want to hear that.
Yeah, that's how he made That's how he made Lugia. Lugia was a Pokemon that he made just for the second movie. And yeah, he was really proud of it because he was on a fucking binge, and he's dead now because he died of problems relating to drinking and drugs.
Why? Probably unrelated to the movies though.
Probably.
Yeah, he's probably fine. It was probably like just after the movies, he was like, you know what, massive bender. Massive bender. It's a shame people draw influence from that kind of thing, and some people are okay with it, and they survive. I mean, obviously, Tenacious D. It's a good example. I want to watch Soul, you said last week, and the week before we could watch. I know, but it just doesn't look very good. Sorry. It looks boring. Maybe it won't be.
It's another base done.
But it probably will be.
It'll probably be shit.
Why don't we watch, we need to finish Yu Yu Hakusho anyway, I started you on that. And there's many an episode.
They're like 300 odd episodes.
Not that many.
I'm pretty sure there is.
Maybe there is. we're getting past the first season. It's pretty rough. God, with it being early Funimation, it's really rough.
Yeah.
It's me, Koenma. Kuwabara. Oh, his name's Kuwabara. He's like, Urameshi, but it's so... Nobody sounds like that. It's so over the top. It's unbelievable.
Yeah. Urameshi, I have stomach cancer, help me.
He has something horribly wrong with him. So I was like, either that or he's passing like a huge jump.
Just a fucking gallstone or something.
See, that's the kind of voice I can't do. I can't do that. It's too rough on my throat.
Yeah, I can do it for a little while, and then it starts to like make my throat go uncomfortable. But then again, actually, now that I think about it, voice actors fucking cough blood all the time because of the voices they do.
Yeah, but I think Chris Sabat, when you listen to his early work, I think he just tried way too hard with some of the voices.
Definitely.
Like Kuwabara is way over the top.
That's how we got the job. Oh yeah, just keep doing that voice. Okay.
No, that's fine.
It's easy peasy. Ooh, do it for the money. Do it for the money.
Did you? Unfortunately, it's true. Did you watch the Metal Gear reunion?
Yes, it was shit.
Yeah. It was badly done. The guy hadn't even played Metal Gear Solid. It was traumatizing. It was like, this question is from someone who asks, no, I can't remember the specific question, but he was like, what was it like controlling Metal Gear REX?
Yeah.
I was like, nobody that has played the game would call it Metal Gear REX.
Excuse me, let me just get out of my Metal Gear REX.
And he didn't know the names as well. He was like, what was it like playing Otacon? Well, I don't know. I'm sure
Who the
he knows
fuck is
like
that?
Yeah, Otacon, come on. So the guy wasn't even a fan of the franchise, which was really annoying.
Yep. No, I didn't enjoy it. It was shit. Mainly because I was hoping there'd be some news, I guess, but there wasn't.
Oh, I already told you it was a no.
I knew it wasn't going to be, but it was just like, I don't know, everything that they talked about. And then I felt bad for the voice actor for Roy Campbell, because I could see him kept trying to talk in the background, but he kept getting talked over by, like, everybody. And I felt really bad for him, because he's just this old geezer who's like, I do like the games and stuff, and I like my work, but now nobody can hear me. Just because he doesn't know how to use Zoom or whatever the fuck they were using.
Yeah, his mic was way off. Paul Lining's a really cool guy.
Right.
My favourite part of that was just how absolutely somehow dead on Cam Clark's Liquid Snake still is.
Yeah.
It sounds the same. The rest of them sound like they've aged.
Actually, no, to be fair, what's her name? The one who does Naomi, she sounds spot on still.
Oh, Jennifer, yeah, she does a lot of work.
She's a fantastic voice actor.
She is very good. And the boss is quite literally just the lady's own voice, which is fine.
It's very slightly different, but that's about it.
But yeah, when Cam Clark busted out Liquid Snake like he was just rolling off the first recording session, I was like, oh my god, how do you do that?
Alright, let's shade some of these boys.
And I found out that was another annoying thing, because they asked him about what was it like returning as Liquid, as the arm, and he wasn't recast.
He was brought back for 2.
Yeah. But not for 4.
But not for 4, because I think it was in Japan, the actor for Liquid died. So they just changed it straight over to Ocelot's actor, and then they put it into the story.
They asked a question about that, and then obviously you should. At least I think when you're doing an interview, you should do some research beforehand and know not to ask certain questions. I thought it was cool they brought what's his name, Kazuhira Miller.
Yeah.
Because I didn't know who he was at first, and then.
No, I saw him, and I'm pretty sure I realised who he was.
And that was cool that they had him.
Played him like a damn fiddle, that's what he said.
Well, he knew. He knew that's what the people wanted.
Well, ironically, he was talking about it, and he was saying, like, he did one, obviously they asked him to do it a few times, so he did one that was really over top that he didn't think would be put in, and that's the one they put into the game.
Yeah.
It was so ridiculously over the top. It's like, this won't be in the game, this is stupid.
At the end, he looked up his speech about why are we still here, and he did that really well. I get jealous, you know.
Get jealous of voice actors.
What fine craftsmen they are. Well, they're actors now, you know. Like
Yeah.
they were saying, facial capture gets taken and everything. They were really, really talented guys.
Yeah, talented guys, yeah.
I apologise, it's not very Warhammery thing to talk about.
I don't care. It is a Warhammer painting stream and chatting. That is the stream.
Oh, it does say that. Yeah.
So we are just talking about whatever the fuck we want. And if somebody wants to pipe up and say anything, you know, talk about something that's Warhammery, I am happy to answer Warhammery questions and stuff that I may know the answers to and all that crap.
Yeah, Konami really shouldn't have. In fact, this Scotsman I was talking to, I shouldn't call him that. But
The Scotsman.
We were talking about, you know, the fact they never remade Portable Ops with a proper control scheme. And I'm sure there'd be many people who'd love to know more about the story because it's canon.
Yeah.
And play it on a platform that isn't. Because I tried. We did a stream of Portable Ops, but the controls are so
Yeah,
poor.
it didn't look good, I'm afraid.
Yeah.
It
Very
looked
painful
pretty
control.
damn painful.
Yeah, so, you know, you just can't enjoy it, which is a shame. Now there is no avenue for remaking anything like that.
Well, you never know, they might do.
Yeah.
Because there's money in it for them, you see.
Well, there is money in it for them. I mean, Metal Gear Solid 4 is only available on the PS3.
Yep.
And I'm pretty sure it was the best-selling game on the PS3.
It was one of them.
That's
It was
incorrect.
very high up there, I know that much.
So re-releasing that on a platform that isn't dead might be a good idea. Who knows? I would certainly buy it like the chump I am.
Well, yeah.
It'd be super good. And looking at someone play it too is so it could be a PS4 game. It looks like.
Yeah, it's still a fantastic to play game. That's the other thing. There's like no bugs in it. Can you think of a time where there's been a bug in the game?
No, I can't genuinely. It was very well polished.
It
Very
was
well.
very well
developed.
polished. There are like physics things, like you get blown up and your body just sort of lands around places and it's a bit derpy, but it's not a bug. It's just how the physics work.
Yeah, and it, like I said, it still looks fantastic. The only thing you can tell it's a PS3 game is how poorly it runs. Because it runs kind of like Dead Space was.
I don't remember that. I remember it running very well, and I played it not that long ago.
Yeah, okay, but now we say like I'm on my PS5 and you're playing Demon Souls.
That's
60
because you're at
FPS,
60. That's because you're at 60 FPS, but you're still playing
Yeah.
it at 30.
But when you go
yeah.
back to a console that's like the PS3 where it's dropping below 20,
Oh,
it's
I don't
very much
remember that
more-
at all.
you played Dead Space recently. It was horrendous.
No, I remember that, but I'm saying Metal Gear Solid 4. I don't remember it dropping frames.
It looked really good. It looked so good they compromised how smoothly it runs. You will, if you played it again, you would be able to tell.
What I'm saying is I played it last year, and it seemed
Last
fine.
year,
Yeah.
maybe your eyesight's terrible.
I mean, it is, but I have glasses, so it corrects it.
And thus, I am correct.
And thus I am correct.
Which is what you should say if you're losing any argument.
And thus I'm correct, and walk away.
Absolutely.
Always remember to walk away. Otherwise, it's still open to
Oh, yeah.
discussion.
I gave Stacey that advice. If someone's saying something you don't want to do, just laugh and walk away.
Stacey just
Because
giggled.
it'll just confuse them. It'll just confuse them. You know, when they used to ask me to do overtime work.
And walks away.
Yeah.
You know what? I should do that.
No, they
more
do
often
call me
at
out.
work.
It's like a funny
works.
joke. Anyway, gotta go. And walks away.
Yeah.
Don't give them a chance to say it wasn't a joke.
It's like
Oh, they
the-
used to say to me
parents say
at
it
that
on
place, they
street,
were like, you know, you do have to pick up some overtime. And I was like, no,
No, I don't.
I don't.
Technically,
I still
it's
did
part of
for
my
money.
contract is to pick up overtime, but like it's like at Christmas they were asking people who were full time to do overtime, and it's just like, no, that's
Yeah.
wrong.
If you do need the money, it's an option. But for me, I've always thought I'd rather be spending my time, even if I'm poor, on my own and not here in the workplace where I'd rather be, sometimes you don't even hate it, but you'd rather be at home.
The job where I could do overtime, I hated it.
Yeah, that's true.
Especially near the end. Oh god, it got bad.
But I'd rather be playing video games. I'm playing, by the way, I'm playing Happy Wheels right now, which I know is stupid. It's just easy to play and talk.
You are stupid.
Not that stupid.
You're really stupid.
No.
How dare you play a game that everybody loves and plays?
Oh, I see. It is pretty dumb, though. Although I'd rather be like planning out my PC and building it, but I can't do that.
You don't want to do that.
I really do. Oh boy, do I.
Yeah, you don't.
I really want to play Chaos Mod for GTA 5 because it's so funny, but I know I can't run that.
Is that?
I can run GTA 5.
What's that for? Is it just like people can do shit and it goes crazy? I don't know.
You get an option of like 4 things that pop up, and I can't tell you all of them because there's that many compared to what I've played so far. And it's very, very funny. But I know I can run GTA 5, but what I know is I won't be able to run like the stuff that happens in that. It'll just crash.
Oh, okay.
I need something very beefy to do that. And also, I just want something to do, so building a PC sounds like it'll be... I haven't done that in a very long time, probably since the 80s.
I think, you say you just want something to do. I think that's one of the reasons why I'm doing way more painting than I've ever done before. And also I'm now playing through Skyrim. In its entirety, I'm doing everything that I can possibly do. Like, really, I'm trying to get all the trophies. I'm doing all of, I'm doing all the... I'm doing as many quests as I can do, because one of the trophies, for instance, is to fight, like, a legendary dragon or something, or an ancient dragon or something like that. But that only appears when you're level 70, which is really, really high in Skyrim.
Yeah, I wasn't going to play through it again, but I had a lot of fun. And when you spawn that dragon in the ship and everything, it was just so funny.
I was like, I think I spawned dragons, but whenever I do them, I spawned them when you were outside because I didn't want it to derp. And then I was like, oh, he's going to end the stream soon. I'm going to do it. I'm going to fuck him over.
And then I thought, because I said I won't do it because it's going to break everything, then I thought there's so many quests I can do anyway.
Yeah.
I may as well just see how far I can get.
What I was thinking, because Skyrim is obviously ridiculously large, I was actually thinking you should just try and complete the main story. And then once you've completed it, that would be the end of this. You wouldn't play any more Skyrim.
I'm not like saying I'm going to do another one. I'm not saying I'm going to play through Skyrim. I just want to.
That was just my idea. Then you could keep going back to it for a while.
There was that quest you said you wanted me to do, so I can do that probably soon.
Yeah.
I'll be leveling up.
That one I like. I don't know if I should spoil any of it, but
well, I wouldn't, because then I'd rather be surprised.
Yeah, it's funny because it's a silly Daedric quest. It's not as funny as Sheogorath is. Sheogorath, I love Sheogorath, the madness one, but it is pretty funny because it's just so silly. And the item that you get is pretty good. And you're a heavy armor guy, so the thing you'll get will be perfect for you. Right, so the bases are still drying. I do need to get that brown paint out. This one. And I need a brush for it. So I will get this one. Why not? That'll do. Boop. Because I will need to do that. The drones are now drying. Once they're dried, they're done. Yeah, I just need to shade. I can shade these guys while the base is drying. Seems like a smart choice.
I mean, I guess.
And Andy Dufresne was fucked in the ass.
Oh, I knew that Andy Dufresne. I knew when he turned up he was a fine piece of ass.
I knew I just had to bide my time. He'll come to me eventually.
He'll come to me. He's not even going to make a move. He knows from seeing Andy Dufresne he's going to come to him.
Yeah.
That's great.
Well,
That's
everyone
awesome.
needs something because he's the guy who's like, he gets all the stuff, doesn't he, from the outside?
Oh, I see.
So it's like, oh, you want that hammer for your chess piece as well. I know how hard you can pay for it.
Oh, I think I've seen the movie. I don't remember that part.
Yeah, he's I think his nickname is Red. This character, and he gets like
right.
he pays like I think people pay him in cigarettes in order to get
no,
stuff.
I know that part. I'm talking about the reality we've invented.
Oh,
they pay him.
Pay him in sex. Okay, I get you now.
And his name's Red because that's the colour he'll be after he's done with you, I guess. I don't know.
Nope, that is just his nickname. That is just his nickname in the film.
A good film that I will watch very occasionally.
Yeah, very occasionally, and go, oh yeah, that's a great film.
Like, I mean, I guess I rewatched Green Mile.
Yeah, I remember watching that like once, but like ages ago, and I don't really remember much of it, so I keep meaning to go back and watch it again.
Yeah, it's pretty good. I mean, it's Tom Hanks, so
yeah, can't really lose with
seems
Tom
like King
Hanks.
Midas, like we.
Everything he touches does turn to gold.
It does. The Burbs, for example, is a good film.
Never heard of it.
Yeah, yeah. I think it's on Netflix, actually. Stacey's probably seen it. I would imagine.
I don't know if she's listening.
Seen what?
Okay.
Yeah, she said, seen what?
The Burbs. Ooh.
The Burbs.
No.
Hi, V. Cassens.
She hasn't seen it. Ivy Cassens, how's it going? It's almost like I remember seeing you less than a day ago.
Yeah, it was like you were here just last night. I'm
Well,
actually
that's sad,
I'm actually getting fairly close to finishing these boys now.
good lad, good lad. Not going to be time to prep the old chili dogs.
Chili dogs.
Chili dogs, ow!
Chili dog. Ow!
Fallout. I'm good, thank you. Glad to hiddly hear it.
No, don't say it like that. You'll scare people away.
I'll scare people away. Do you know what we've just been talking about?
I have.
You aware of that?
We were doing critical reviews of movies.
That's true. Oh, yes, our untarnished memories of movies we were sharing.
How have you been, V. Cassens? Have you been up to anything today? Or have you just woke up, actually, because you're all... You Canadian? Is it Canadian? The great land of Canada that you come from?
Canada. Yep.
It
So
should be
it'll
about
like-
5 hours or so.
Yeah, maybe she just got up. You know, stretching the old leg.
Godzilla, go. Which Godzilla are we
Oh.
talking about here?
Yeah, which one are we doing? Because
If we're talking Godzilla
2000
2000, I can give a right good review of that.
I love that movie.
That's what I mean, I can give a good review.
It's one of those movies you remember fondly. And let's
Yeah.
put it that way. Let's leave it at that.
The Godzilla that went and had it bibbies.
Yeah.
Just it was exactly what the Japanese were thinking when they created Godzilla as a movie.
Is Matthew Broderick in that?
Is that the guy who also played
I'm trying to
the
see if he's in it.
what's it called, Mr. Gadget or whatever, Inspector Gadget? Hey, look, it's Mr.
Wait a
Gadget.
minute, and now I recently learned this, and I don't want to. Yeah, but I recently learned he killed 2 people with a car, so yeah, I kind of went off him a little bit.
Well, I mean, he did run
Um,
someone over and went to prison for a while.
He didn't go to prison.
Did he not? I thought he did.
No, he killed 2 people and he paid $120.
Oh,
That's
sweet.
fine. Yeah.
Nice.
I was thinking of editing a video and uploading it before my stream. Oh, you're streaming today?
Yes, I did notice the other day that you did a stream, but I didn't know the game. It was a weird looking one for me.
Is it Harry Potter?
No, it was like a 2D. I don't know. If you've got a pair of hands and a mouse and a computer, you can probably go onto her name and look at the stream and see what I'm talking about.
You had to mock me about not having any hands again.
I'm sorry, but it's funny, okay?
It's funny. Oh my god, I'm sick.
I'm sorry.
Let's go.
I'm
Let's see
sorry,
what she
Sam.
does.
I don't mean it really. You can have no hands, and I appreciate it.
I just thought of a flaw in our joke and that the viewers have seen my hand. Oh yeah, I've seen this. I've seen this game before. Little Misfortune.
Yes, that's the one. Any
Look at this,
Godzilla.
34 views on the last video. You've become celebrity of sorts.
But yes, so okay, review of Godzilla 2000. It's shit. It's nothing like how Godzilla's supposed to be. which is like Godzilla helping humanity and stuff like that. And actually, the other thing is, it's like, I think the original Godzilla films were supposed to be the interactions and stuff of the humans in response to this big monster. That was the point. So like,
Have you ever watched them?
I've never watched it, but I've seen people review them who do absolutely love them. And
there's still a cult following for it. It's kind of like the Avengers, actually.
Yeah, and there's like they talked about it, and it's basically them saying that the whole point of Godzilla is the human interaction, not the monster. Ironically, even though it's a film about a giant monster, but it's not about the giant monster. It's about what people do with the fact that there's a giant fucking monster stomping around and stuff.
You also get a ton of other villains that Godzilla tends to fight off as well.
Yeah.
I can only think of, like, off the top of my head, well, there's like
Mothra and
Geiger something.
There's a big three-headed dragon thing as well. I can't remember the name of it. I don't remember. I don't know much about Godzilla. I ain't gonna lie.
It's a very me game. I enjoy it. Well, good. I might, I might just drop down. I'll drop by.
Yeah, I mean, when you're streaming, because I am Canadian, yes, and I'm very assuming my views are from me. Sure.
No, you don't watch it. Sometimes our videos are crazy. Alex had one of these that was 200 views.
Yeah, one of my Warhammer painting fucking streams is 200 odd views, which is insane. And then another one that's like, these Warhammer ones have been doing well. I don't think this one's going to do as well because it's been very quiet today. I've had a few people drop by, but not as many as I've had before.
I did the Skyrim game last Sunday, and traditionally Skyrim doesn't do that great. And then he just had 92 views for no reason.
Yeah.
I was like, okay, fantastic.
So it's all random. It's all random.
Yeah, it's all kind of random. But I don't think your views will be from yourself, even if you're self-depreciating humour there, because I don't think it counts.
I'm almost done doing the base.
Because I can guarantee I might have had 90 views last week, but I'm almost positive whatever I do this week will be far less.
Yeah, it's just random. I mean, I've had, like I say, I've been really happy with some of these streams because I've had like, I think the last week's painting stream I got like 6 followers in one stream and it was great. This stream I've had none. I mean, it's just hit and miss, like depending on what people are doing, I guess, in that week and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Like we might still get some afterwards because people still come by after the fact and look at the videos.
True.
But you never know.
I mean, when we were really small, I played that stupid robot game and we got like, I don't know, Stacey will probably remember. It was like 5. Back then, it was huge.
Yeah, 5 followers in one stream.
And it was just completely out of nowhere. I know it'll probably be late for my stream, so because in America it's Super Bowl weekend, I might delay it. I'm not going to be watching the Super Bowl if you're worried about us not turning up.
That would actually explain why it's a bit quieter today if it's like Super Bowl.
I'm also guessing a lot of the people that follow our channel don't watch the Super Bowl, though, Alex.
No, but a lot of the time on my Warhammer streams, I'll have people just watching, and they won't be speaking.
As if it's Super Bowl in February.
It is a bit weird, but then again in America it's what's it? The weather's a lot different than over here.
Well, they're on the same. Depends where you look, but they're sort of along the same place in the equator. I know it varies obviously greatly. Unless they play it down south or something.
That's what I mean. Like, there's a lot of... I assume they'll play it in a place that's nicer. I think so.
I remember people at high school and college used to watch Super Bowl, and I don't like all the sports, so...
That one is shaded. Oh, just
another... get into it, unfortunately.
2 more models to shade. Stretch.
I wish I could enjoy it and drink a beer.
Ooh, hang on, let me turn me can. Can't see that logo, can we? Don't want to see that logo.
Not sponsored.
I don't think anybody cares.
What logo?
My Coca-Cola can.
Oh yeah, please sponsor us, please.
Hi, Pollyworld. Say hello, Pollyworld. Hello.
Hi.
I was thinking of getting sponsored by a local brewery.
Oh, really?
Yeah. In a serious way.
I was thinking about asking Mighty Lancer Games if they'd like to sponsor us, but I'm going to wait a little while. Yeah, I was thinking about asking, but I'll leave it a little while.
Try not to flex and say, look, if you want exposure to 77 people.
Well, that's why I said I'm going to leave it for a while. Because as far as I'm aware, none of the Warhammer shows that I've seen, do advertisement for them. Like they could send us like products and stuff, and we could say, "Oh, we got this from Mighty Lance Games. They do deliveries online." Oh, I missed a bit.
I wouldn't take things for free. That's just...
Not for free. We have to plug them.
I'm sorry. That's just my ethics, Alex.
But you were just talking about getting free alcohol.
That's different.
It's not really different. It's actually pretty much the
I'll
same.
review it on stream as well.
Yes, oh, it has a tan chocolatey texture to it.
It certainly does. Now, excuse me while I get suzzled.
Get shit face.
I don't know. I want to stream the PC build too, but I'm trying to work out how I would do that.
Set your camera up. Set your camera up like this and just do it.
I could stick a camera on my head.
Yep. Or you could just set up the webcam and just like have it, because obviously mine comes with a little stand, which is how I can stand it up like this.
But then it is also balanced on a couple of extra things.
Yeah, I know, but nobody else sees that.
No one needed to know.
Nobody sees it. Nobody needs to know.
I've seen it. That's it. You've tarnished my vision.
I've ruined the magic, have I?
So, V Cassins, if you're still there, what are you streaming later?
I think she's doing that game, Little Misfortune.
Is that Little Misfortune again?
Yeah. I'll try and drop by.
Well, depending on when you start and when you finish and stuff, we might raid you.
Well, if it's Super Bowel.
Super Bowel?
Super Bowel, then it might be late, she said.
Well, I could still raid it. Fuck you, Sam. How about that?
No, I don't raid people. Horrible. Raiding's for chumps. No, don't. That's not
true at all. Please raid us.
Who are we talking to?
I don't know.
If there was anybody there to raid us, they definitely wouldn't be watching.
Just us going, please raid us. Same game, I think, with different options this time around. Cool. Yeah, if you start, then I'll definitely try to raid you. I know later on, me and Stacey are going to be ordering food and watching the Glass movie, the M. Night Shyamalan movie. So I keep on wanting to watch it and then never getting around to doing it.
I look forward to discussing it with its mediocrity with you afterwards.
It'll be okay.
It'll be just good.
Just peachy.
It's not the worst movie. Now, good question. What is the worst movie I've ever seen?
Worst movie I've ever... Well, generally, if it's a bad movie, I don't watch it to the end.
Yeah.
Oh, fucking alright. Yeah, Ghost Go.
No, you can include movies you've walked out on, that's what I mean.
I don't think I've ever walked out on a movie.
Generally, I just don't watch a film that looks like it's going to be shit.
No, you ever start... No, that's what I'm saying. You start a film, you think, this looks alright.
Okay. No, I can tell you one. Blade Runner.
Oh.
Yep, that's going to bring up some how can you not like it? It's like, because I didn't like it. I watched it from the start to the end.
I understand why you don't like it, because you're mentally disabled.
I'm extremely disappointed by it, and I'm not mentally disabled. I just have a different opinion from you. You little fuck. I'm going to fucking fuck you. Oh, I'm going to fuck you.
Oh my god, stop. You're talking about chasing people away and then do that.
What are you talking about? People love it.
The first movie I've ever seen is Sonic. Oh, I still haven't watched that.
Oh, I want to watch it, because it looks fucking awesome.
It looks awesome.
Yeah, I'm not shitting you. It looks fucking great.
We just
Jim Carrey looking awesome. Like, look at his mustache. He's fucking cool.
Oh my god, he does cocaine.
Definitely.
I watched it on a plane and I had airplane. Yeah, I don't. It probably made you sick watching the movie. I don't think it was anything to do with the plane.
No, I want to watch it because it looks super bad, but it looks bad in a funny way.
You just literally said you don't watch bad films.
No, it's bad films that are bad, but they're so bad they're funny. They're different. It's like what's
Like
that
The
film
Room.
called? The Room or whatever.
The Room. Yeah,
That's
yeah.
so
That
bad.
is a film I need to watch.
That's so bad it's good.
Sorry, V. Cassens. I know he's a bit over the top sometimes. I try and reel him in, you know. Try and give him a reality check. I'm good at that.
You've got good at it. Giving reality checks, you.
Yeah. Yes. Borderline insane person.
Hang on.
Yeah, I know I will watch it.
Let the insane person give the reality check.
Yeah. I know I'm going to watch it because Ben Schwartz is in it.
Ben Schwartz.
Yeah, he plays Sonic.
Oh, okay.
And he did a lot of sketches. You know, I Love Jake and Amir, the old web sketch.
Sure.
And he was in that a lot. So it's good to see him again. Obviously, I don't expect he'll be as funny as he was in that because the writing is for children. So.
Yeah, I've seen some of the things, like how Sonic gets from like his world to the human world, I guess, is just dumb. It doesn't make any sense. It's not how Sonic works. Sonic's not in the normal world, but obviously they had to bring it to the normal human world. So they
break out cum sock or something.
No, like he has the golden rings. They shoehorn the golden rings in as well, and the golden rings that take him to different dimensions. Like he throws a golden ring, and now he can go to a different dimension. It's so fucking dumb.
Do you think the golden rings are actually like ketamine?
Not according to that film. According to that film, they're dimensional transportation devices somehow.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. "Quote unquote" transportation devices.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, Sonic's just loading up on Ket.
I'm in the human world. Gotta go fast. Gotta go fast.
The spoiler character at the end of the film they teased with. Oh my god, what spoilers, Cassins?
What was that of the spoiler character at the end of they teased the film? Well, I think I've seen it. In clips.
I haven't seen it. Stop it.
It's just
talking about you.
As far as I'm aware, it's just Eggman, but now he's bald. But I don't know. Well, Eggman's in the fucking film, Sam. It's Jim Carrey.
I know. That's why I don't want to see it. I think
it's because he's telling me that, like, oh, don't spoil it. But I'm like, but it's not a spoiler if the guy's in the film the entire time.
I would like to see Big the Cat make an appearance.
Oh, I don't think he does. Spoiler.
Not Knuckles. So you're gonna narrow it down too much. Tails. Spoilers.
Is Tails in it? I don't know. Who cares? It wouldn't be an amazing. Oh, it's Tails, that one other character that Sonic hangs around with. That's a surprise. He's in his. Fuck you, Tails. You're a piece of shit.
That's what he says, and he just runs away. It's not even in the next movie. It's just for that part.
Like, that's why Tails loves him so much, because he just seeks desperately for his approval.
Sonic, please let me be in the movie. Fuck you.
Fuck you, you little shit. Gotta go fast.
Running, he just starts running on his
Obviously,
face.
You know,
legs.
He's high on ketamine at this point, so he just shits on him all the time.
Oh my god. Oh, I'm making chili dogs later. Oh, Cassins, you might not know that. I'm making chili dogs, which is, obviously very Sonic-esque.
Gotta go fast.
I don't think he eats them anymore. No, it's in the movie, isn't it? They put chili dogs in the movie.
He eats them in a couple of the newer games as well. And he makes mention to them and stuff.
I love chili dogs.
That's another one done. Let's go on to another one.
Yum. Well, we'll see. I haven't really got.
You say chili dogs? Is it just going to be like a chili relish or something that you're doing? I'm guessing.
No, I'm making a chili and pouring it on top of a.
Oh yeah, okay. So that is actually a chili dog, isn't it?
Yeah, but with a crusty baguettes.
Oh, okay.
So very unhealthy, but I've been pretty. I was, aside from a curry, which I didn't have a naan with or anything, I've been pretty good.
Sacrilege.
Yep, I have now gotten Stacey into eating naan breads.
I've never had chili dogs. It is yes. Oh crap! Yes. Some response. So I've forgotten. Sorry. My timing and my brain isn't working.
What's up?
Casson says it is yes, but I'm not sure what that was to.
If it is a chili dog, I think. Maybe? I don't know. Gotta go fast.
And he did. Went fast to be brave.
He went so fast. He went straight to death.
Maybe we should watch that, Nicky.
Sonic the Hedgehog.
Mm. Oh, chili dogs in the movie. Oh, okay. So yes, there are chili dogs in the movie.
There you go, Sam. Now you need to watch it. You have no choice now.
I think I'm going to be upset, though.
You're going to be
I don't know
upset?
if I would be upset. I mean, I don't love Sonic, so maybe I'd be okay.
Yeah, I think you'll probably go, yeah, I'll never watch it again, but it was stupid enough that I enjoyed it.
Yeah. I'm totally zonkoed, you know?
Totally zonkoed.
I'm zonkaroony today.
Why are you zonkaroonied, as you
I don't know.
so eloquently put it?
I slept quite well. I guess the review is bad, but I would probably enjoy it.
I think it's good. I think it's secretly good.
Yeah, I slept pretty well, but I had lots of dreams, which I think means you're in not as deep of a state.
I think so, actually.
And I dreamt one of them was that you and your caravans. You bought this caravan.
I'm well known for my caravans, you see.
And it had a huge skyscraper built onto the back of it.
Oh, of course. Why wouldn't I?
And I was really angry. I was like, you can't even turn around in that. And you were like, yeah, I can. And you did it. It fell over.
You can.
And so we had to push it back up.
Oh, of course, the skyscraper.
And you were like, yeah, there's a really nice penthouse at the top. And you were like, oh no, the lift's broken. I was really angry with you because we couldn't get to the penthouse. It was a good dream. I'm glad that I dream about you as well. Buying caravans for some reason.
It's because you miss me, pal. You miss me.
You can't even frigging drive.
I know, it is, isn't it, Stacey?
What did she say?
She's saying it's so sweet that your best friend dreams about you. I said it is.
Yeah, but it's always doing something that annoys me.
It's because you miss me annoying you. That's the only explanation.
That's gotta be it. I'd be pretty pleased if you bought a caravan.
With a skyscraper on top.
Well, not. It was made of glass as well.
Oh, it's even better.
Good. Yeah, it wasn't good. I don't know what you're doing sometimes. The dream before that was even weirder, but that was my family. So I don't know. I have lots of recurring dreams recently, which is just going to see them, which is very sad because we can't.
Yeah. No, I don't have many dreams. Full stop. I don't even remember the last one that I had.
I do. I think I talked about this before. I needed to keep a dream diary. One of them I had a couple of weeks back was about these black abyssal tentacles that were surrounding the sun and coming down to the earth.
Oh, sweet.
And they would drain just life and colour from everything. It was really good.
Sounds nice and nice and calming, relaxing sleep.
I'm mentally unstable. What can I tell you? But that's the kind of shit you can't make up. I wouldn't make that up in my waking reality.
Yeah, I think you would.
So I don't think so. I need to write it down. That's what I need to do. My sister keeps a dream diary. And people do get dream catchers to stop dreams or something, but I'd rather just see what the hell's going to happen.
Dream catchers. They totally work.
Oh, come on, don't take dumps on people's spirituality.
Yeah, well, I will.
Yeah, well, I will.
And yes, VCaston's dreams can be cool. I wouldn't know, though, because I don't have cool dreams. I have fucked up, weird-ass ones.
True.
For the most part.
It's like a blessing and a curse in a way. I mean, if I could, I'd rather not have them so I get a better sleep.
Yeah. I'd rather, just sleep. That'd be good.
but I'm really bad at sleeping. So.
I'm pretty good at sleeping.
I know you are. You're dead.
We're fucking...
Nicky's dead to everything.
Yeah. I just want some conked out. That's it. No, I do wake up in the night sometimes, but it's usually like my stomach acid is burning a hole through me, so I have to take a tablet.
Oh, my acid.
Yeah, I know. Old man problems. That's what I got to deal with. Happened last night.
Wake up to pee.
No, I don't have to wake up to pee. I'm always
I
good.
have to wake up to pee.
I can sleep through the night.
Yeah, but Stacey's got the world's smallest bladder. So.
She does, and when it comes out like out with thunderous force.
Thank you.
Oh my god. Jesus. Well, it's all coming out now.
It's all coming out now.
But
Badum-cha!
I got over it. Oh my god.
Sounds like you're having problems there, Sam.
I am. Oh no, it stabbed me. Oh, it stabbed my butt.
I think. Yeah, I think this guy's done.
Is he though?
Yeah.
Let me see. Oh, okay.
They're shaded anyway. The main model is. Next is the base, which feels pretty dry.
You just got to do some detail now.
Nope.
Come on.
I've got to paint brown around the side of the base. And then I've got to shade the actual base. But I want to make sure it's dry, because it takes a while to dry, the technical paint does.
I got the base. Buttery biscuit base.
So we're getting there, though. We're almost done.
Yo, Pilgrim, my man. Good to see
Yo,
you.
yo. Welcome back.
You've missed all of our reviews of movies, and we're talking about our dreams. Alex doesn't dream. He has no dreams in real life.
I have no soul, so that just doesn't
He has
happen.
no aspirations. He enjoys
Stretch.
mediocrity.
Stretch. So these guys are all pretty... I'm very close to finishing. I need to paint the base, but I need to wait for the shade to dry a little bit so that I can pick it up from the top so I can paint around the base and then shade the base. Man, I've had a hectic day, non-stop.
You still building furniture and everything?
Yeah. Is that what you're still doing? I think, did you say yesterday that's what you're going to be doing? Human, adulty stuff? Human stuff, that's what my brain went to. Makes me sound like a fucking alien.
Human stuff. Were you doing human stuff?
Human? Is that right? Oh. I do need to paint. I missed it on my first round. I need to paint those little sensors. I'm a big old dum-dum.
I like the paper paint splatters. It looks pretty cool. That piece of cardboard he's got there was handed down to his family.
Yeah, from me to me.
Yeah, trying to sort out my girlfriend's car battery, which is passed on to the afterlife. That sucks. I think you can get pretty much batteries. Halfords, I think.
If you're in the UK, we should preface that. I can't remember if you are.
Well, I'm pretty sure
we've
discussed this before, and he is.
Yeah, actually, what colour are we? Okay, so the bottom ones are that's still wet.
Rest in car heaven, car battery. I don't want to go to car heaven. It sounds pretty rusty and painful.
But what if they? Oh god, my hands are shaky.
If they're all back in pristine condition.
Yeah, once they go to heaven, it's like if you break, like if you go in a horrible car accident.
Yeah.
And
then
you're
you go
dead.
to an afterlife. I see.
You're not going to go to the afterlife of
No,
your organs ripped inside out.
It's not funny. It shouldn't be funny. Oh my god, I'm a terrible person.
You are, but no, everybody knows that here, so it's fine.
Imagining like shambling, messed up.
Going to fit one on Monday. Working at the moment. Got another wall to paint later, and then D&D. Oh, you play D&D?
Same.
Oh, very nice. Yeah.
That's what I'll be doing tomorrow. Well, I'll be D&Ding tomorrow, but I'll be doing D&D prep tomorrow.
You're actually going to do it this time.
Oh, I should do, shouldn't I?
Have you said this before? I feel bad. I can't remember. Are you playing? You said about this party before. You tell us, right?
I think so.
Are you playing or DMing? Painting time. Oh yeah.
This brush is not looking too healthy.
I love a good session D&D, me. Last week we kind of got let down by the DM, you know.
Yeah, because I didn't do any prep.
It's cool, whatever. We don't ask.
I could have wung it, but it would have been like 20 minutes of me reading the book in the middle of the session, so...
I couldn't DM. Anybody can DM.
Anyone can DM. I DM, and I'm stupid.
Anybody can DM, even if you have no clue what you're doing. You can literally do whatever you want.
Yep.
Within reason. If you do it terribly, obviously.
The only thing it will require is a small amount of knowledge of the rules.
Yeah.
But otherwise, you know, anyone can do it. It's easy peasy. Well, no, it is a challenge, but it is fun at the same time.
DMing.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. I would DM. I just need a willing party, which we don't have, unfortunately.
Well, that's not true, is it, Sam?
I'm willing.
You're just not willing to compromise what you want to do.
I want to learn. I do. Ooh, that was a weird noise.
Ooh.
Just if you can get your hands on the book, or if you're super broke, I think there's other ways of reading it. I prefer to get them.
Yeah, I mean...
I don't even think I've got a DM's guide. I might have.
What I would suggest is watch people online who play it.
What are the need know rules of DMing? Well, just like what checks people need to make.
Yeah. So there's obviously not loads, but there's skill checks. You just need to know.
I'll catch you soon if it's still on. Good luck, Pilgrim.
All right. Thanks for dropping by.
Thank you.
But yeah, for skills, it's just like knowing which ones go to which. So athletics goes with strength, and then perception and insight go with wisdom and that sort of thing. You just gotta be able to go, what kind of check is this activity that they're doing going to equate to? You know, that sort of thing. You just got to get. But the only way you're going to really know how to do that is either by playing or by DMing.
Yeah.
But I mean, you could also again watch people online who play it, and you'll pick stuff up from there.
If you've got a nice enough group, like when I DM'd, like if I was making a mistake as a DM, like people be like, "Oh, maybe it should. I think it's this," and I'm like, "Yeah, I think you're right."
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm probably wrong.
The players can always suggest something, but it's always down to the DM what it actually is, because the DM is the master, is basically the rules maker. So what the DM says goes. It's not down to the players, otherwise it'd be complete chaos, and the players would do whatever the hell they want, and it wouldn't be fun.
Oh yeah. It's like I did sort of say to everyone, like, "Hey, this is going to be my first time DMing. Help me out if I'm doing something wrong."
And you didn't.
If my suggestion would mainly be watch some. If you don't have like a group to play with, watch someone play it. There's loads of people who play it online. The best one being Critical Role, but there are a multitude of others.
If you are after someone who's quite laid back, I suggest Outside Xbox.
Outside Xbox.
They're very laid back.
Yeah, they do it. I've watched Team 4 Star play a game. I don't enjoy their game though, unfortunately. I don't like the DM. I can't remember the guy's name, but I didn't like him.
Wow. But he's in Team 4 Star.
He I don't know if he joined when they started doing the Dungeons and Dragons game, because I think he ran their home game, and so they brought him in when they wanted to try and do it on stream. I just don't enjoy it. I just don't enjoy the way that he DMs, but that's just my personal preference. There are other people who I've also enjoyed. There's a guy, I think he used to be part of Geek and Sundry. I can't remember his name now, but he did like a Star Trek RPG and stuff, and I really like his style of DMing.
What's his name? Will Wheaton.
No.
No.
Ooh,
Holy
Warboss Tusker is raiding with a party of 5. Welcome, party of 5 and Warboss Tusker.
Thank you, Warboss Tusker.
I like the name. That's a good orc name. For those who have just joined, I'm literally just waiting for some shade on my models to dry before I start handling them again to paint the base. I'm almost finished with these Tau boys.
We were talking about Dungeons and Dragons as well.
And we were just talking about Dungeons and Dragons. Wag!
Wag! That's all you need to say.
Wag! Yeah, if you like what you see, drop us a follow. These guys, are these dry? They look pretty dry. How are you today? I am good. I'm good. I've just been finishing up some Tau that I started last week. So streaming it makes me actually need to want to do it. It's forcing me to do it. Sam, are you playing a game? Did you say in the background?
Yeah, I'm playing Happy Wheels, but we'll just use this time to catch up because of situations at the moment. Yeah,
normally we'd like what we want to do. Obviously, when this whole thing is over, is to get you here or me over to yours and be on camera, and we can go over your models as well and decide on what you want to do with those, because you've got some Necrons that you want to try.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, streaming is a great way to keep yourself motivated to paint. It is. I'm terrible with buying a load of models and then either building them or just not doing anything. Is that a I can't even pronounce that. MTG. I don't know what that is.
Magic the Gathering.
No, it is not. It is a generic ass World Tree Nordic T-shirt that I got for
Tree of Life.
Yeah, I got from a shop when I was in York. I want to say about 2 years ago.
It's like a Viking shop.
Yeah, they just did like Nordic-y sort of memorabilia. It was very strange because it's in the. I don't know if any of you guys have ever been to York, but there's a road called the Shambles, and it's like a really old. What would it be like? Not medieval, but like Victorian, I guess. Street.
It's a street. If you look up the Shambles in York, like it's a very narrow street.
It looks very Diagon Alley from Harry Potter.
Oh yeah, like the buildings are beautiful down there.
But
no vehicles can get down there because it's so cramped.
But yeah, it was just a store down there, and I bought a couple of these shirts because it was like 2 for £15 or something. It was just a couple of quick cheap shirts that I bought one time. I think, are these guys dry enough for me to pick them up now? I think they are a little. Yeah, that'll do. Let's there's a similar one in Whitby.
As well.
Is there?
I didn't know that.
Is there really? I don't know, but
what's that?
A similar place to the Shambles in Whitby.
Yes, I believe so.
Whitby is also near York, ironically, about an hour away, but
yeah. There are like a couple of streets in Whitby, like that you can walk down, and you can't, like, no vehicles can get down there because they're so narrow. And it is just like, cobbled stone street, like very old Victorian sort of style. And it's like
most UK roads aren't suitable to be driven down anyway.
It's like the town that I came from. Like you shouldn't be able to get lorries down there, but they do try, and they get stuck.
Yeah.
There's a pub at the end called the Shambles. Well, I know it's hard to get a pint in there. I was. God, what was I going to say?
I have no idea.
I'm like 90 years old at this point, and the ideas just fall out of my head.
Yeah, it's just life.
Bless you.
I guess so. We were talking about meeting up and doing some painting. Oh, I was going to say, Magic the Gathering. No, we are not experts on that. However, Yu-Gi-Oh. That's the card game.
Yeah, that's the card game that we played, and I still have many a cards, and I do enjoy it when we do get to play it, and I do try every now and then. Although I don't play with many of the up-to-date rules and stuff. Like the new cards, I don't understand some of the new rules. I'm old and crotchety.
It's a beautiful pub with a balcony that has a view of the bay. Oh. Well, we'll have to go there.
I want more Yugi with my Geo.
Yeah, I have a whole storage thing full of Yu-Gi-Oh cards that I don't use, so I should probably get rid of them. I was expecting you to gasp and be like, don't get rid of your Yu-Gi-Oh cards. But
never get rid of them. Keep them.
For when we duel, which is never.
We will duel again. That should be the first thing we do when lockdown is truly over, is duel.
For the title of Squid King.
Sure.
I don't know. I'm about to refresh my cards. I think there's some more Skull Servant cards I need to get.
Probably.
I can't imagine they'll make it any better than it already is. It's stupid.
Right.
Let's see. I'm pretty sure there was at least a dog that I haven't bought.
A skull servant dog.
Yeah, it counts as a dog for whatever reason. Let's see.
So, Warbusk Tusker, what were you just streaming? If you're still in the chat, I'm not sure if you are. But if you are, what were you just streaming? I'm guessing something Warhammer related.
I would like to also guess that.
You don't win anything.
We're going off very little information, but I assume, that might relate to what he was doing. Let's see. Rulings, trivia, tips. Here we go. Can be searched by. Oh my god.
I was working on coconut crab tyranids for a painting challenge. That sounds hilarious.
Have you ever seen a coconut crab? They're terrifying.
I have not. What the hell is a coconut crab?
Let me see
I just liked the name of the coconut crab. Just sounds funny.
Yeah, they look.
I didn't realise they were real.
I don't know if it's like a part of the Tyranids.
He said it's a painting challenge, so I'm guessing he's like trying to colour them the same or something. Right, that looks...
Oh, like the shades of a coconut crab.
Yeah. Okay. That's done. Sounds delicious.
I don't know. If you want me, they're pretty scary.
Let's have a Google of the coconut crab.
I've sent you one.
Oh, he sent me what was on the
Like coconut cake. I don't think it would taste like that.
Where have you sent this to me?
The chat, the Facebook chat. I think.
That's a tiny photo. I can see nothing.
Is it? Well, it's on my phone. It looks fine on my phone.
It's tiny. Let me just Google coconut crab. How about that? Coconut crab.
Way to lay into me.
Well, I mean,
tiny crab photo.
They're pretty crap. It just looks like a hermit crab, but it's big. That's interesting, though.
It looks cool.
Interesting little crab.
There is a new card, but I think it's only in Japan.
Oh. Not including the doggo, or is that including the doggo?
Let's see. So the King of Skull Servants, Lady in White, which I have. White Mare, White Prince. I don't have that right.
White Prince, you do?
Oh, I do have White.
I bought it for you, if I recall correctly.
White Princess.
They're enormous, like the size of a garbage can.
Yeah, they're terrifying.
Yeah, they're pretty big, but I bet they're friendly crabs. Bet you can pet them. Give them a little coochie coo.
White Princess is... Yes, I don't have that. So what is that now? Collectively, without the other Japanese card, 3, 6, 9, 12... 3, 6, 9, 12, 15... That's 17,000 potential attack.
Oh, they're weak. They're so weak.
I'm not buying it though. That's stupid.
Of course you've got to buy it.
I'll just see how much it is.
We'll just see how much it is, you know. Oh, it's only 20 quid. I'll buy them.
I wouldn't spend that much.
Right. How is the base looking?
I don't even know what condition my deck's in. I think it needs...
I think it's dry enough for me to do the finishing touches. I think I've got enough shade in this to do it. I don't need... Oh no, I do need to Nuln oil the little lights I just did as well, actually. So let me do that first.
Card's name becomes Skull Servant once in the graveyard. If this card is null, summon a special summon, you can send one White Princess from your deck to the graveyard. No. You can send this card from your hand or field to the graveyard.
Nope. It's sticking to my little cardboard bit.
That's funny. That's funny. It's £1 each, by the way.
So get them then. Why wouldn't you?
I don't need them. I don't play it anymore.
Sam, get them. Come on. What does General Grievous say?
Oh, like a fine addition to my collection.
There you go.
Oh, I don't play.
Yes, you do. You'll want it for when I duel you again.
See, I might buy them just for my collection.
Exactly. There you go. Now you get it.
It is £3. I mean, it was £3.
It's £3 for all 3 cards. I mean.
Yeah, I'm losing money not buying them.
Exactly.
1, 2. I need 3, please.
It's how quickly I can get you to buy them.
I don't need them though. But
Anyways, got to run. But good luck with your stream. Thanks, Warbustusk, and thanks for the raid. If you did enjoy it, give us a follow. And if I see you streaming and I finish streaming, we can always drop you a raid at some point in the future. So drop us a follow, man.
I can't get 3 of them.
Thank you very much, Warbustusk. Hopefully we'll drop you a raid back at some point whenever you're streaming. Have fun.
Have a good one.
Did you say B?
Boy.
Hey, boy. Stacey said boy. He's just hiding over
House
there
of
playing
Alan,
a
thank
video.
you for the follow as well. Also love your name.
House of what?
Alan.
House of Alan.
Alan. Oh, there it is. House of Alan. That sounds like your royal house. Oh,
I'm thinking
there
of
you go.
Alan
Now it
Partridge.
popped up.
A bit slow.
It's a bit slow that was, but thanks for the follow. Ironically, I'm nearing the end of this stream. It's 10 past 4 here. But I will finish shading before I do that.
I wish you would let me put the quantity on.
Fuck, you know what I should have... Damn it, I've done it slightly wrong. I'll have to shade over it afterwards, but... I need to do my grass as well. Oh, did I see...
Oh, they've only got 1 left.
Normal Gem, I gotta go enjoy the tower. Thanks again, Normal Gem. I'm pretty sure you've been by before. I've seen you before.
I think last time you did Warhammer.
Yeah, I'm guessing you've been lurking, but thanks for coming by.
Thanks for Didgery coming by.
That was terrible.
Hmm?
Well done, you fucked up.
Yeah. Tao's like, the name of that guy from Dragon Ball 2.
Yes, General Tao. That is his name.
Yeah. Who later becomes a cyborg.
And becomes a complete pussy.
Yeah, yeah.
He's in one of them filler episodes of Gohan.
Go on. Wait, he comes back in Dragon Ball?
In Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah, Dragon Ball Z comes back. I don't
Yeah,
remember
it's
that.
in a filler episode way back. It was between...
Oh.
It's when Gohan and Goku have come out of the hyperbolic time chamber and they're both Super Saiyans constantly.
So why the hell would he be back then? That's pointless.
Because it's literally like Gohan for the filler for some reason goes off because they have like a whole day before the Cell games or some shit. So they have an entire filler episode before in between, which is like Gohan going to like some place and like there's some guy who's like, I want to make all the money and these people will suffer because I want to make money, and Gohan happens to come along and he's like, stop it. And then he's like, I've hired the best in the business, and it's General Tao as a cyborg, and he just goes like, you look familiar, and he's like, yeah, I'm Son Gohan's son. And he's like, oh, bye, and then leaves because he's scared.
It just leaves.
Pretty much.
Oh, that's funny. That's funny.
Just
He does know a technique called the Super Dodon Ray, though.
Yeah, isn't it like an energy ray?
Well, unfortunately, he just removes his hand and it's mechanical.
Yeah.
But we all know that Tien's Dodon Ray is more powerful.
Of course. It's because he has another eye.
Yeah. I can't remember if they explained that or not, because it's explained in Yu Hakusho the guy with 3 eyes, and then for him, I'm not sure they explain it. I thought
it
one
wouldn't
of their
surprise me if
storylines is they...
It wouldn't surprise me if they did in like the Japanese dub, but they never did it in the English dub because like culturally it wouldn't make any sense.
Yeah, whereas in Japan it's like, oh, your psychic third eye thing.
Yeah, your evil psychic third eye, if I recall.
Yeah, but I know he explains at least it helps him see after image techniques. But I don't know if they're... One of those stories is that a demon gave them to them, but I don't know if it's his art or not.
Right, I shouldn't have done the shade first. I should have stuck this on first, my little tufts of grass, but hey ho, I've done it now.
Little tufts of grass.
Yeah, my little tufts of grass for my cow. Yeah, they come in a little doodah. I've put Tau on there because I have another one that is for my Death Guard when I paint my Death Guard. Oh, and I don't want to get confused because they are different.
Yeah.
One's Deadland Tufts and one's Wasteland Tufts, and they look slightly different.
He has a technique called the Ultimate Final Strategy, which is where he begs for mercy.
That
That's
also
Dragon Ball,
sounds
right?
like never mind. Yeah, so I can't actually do anything more because I've got to wait for the shade to dry, which takes like half an hour, and then I've got to glue on the tufts, and then I'll need to shade it again. Around the tufts at least, because I've got to super glue them on. So I think I'm going to end the stream there, and I'll just put the finished progress up on Instagram, like tomorrow or something, I think.
What am I supposed to do, though, if you leave?
Is the follow account updated? It doesn't look like it has.
It's probably a bit slow.
It's very slow. Okay. Yeah, so I think I'm going to leave it there. Because there's not much else I can do at this point. Yeah. Well, I could start painting these other guys, but I can't be bothered to do that. I've got all these guys here, all these littler boys. They're all just little Tau boys, and a couple of drones, and a turret that need to be painted. They won't take too long. Oh no, my drone fell off. Let me get him. Oh no. There we go. Thank you for streaming. No, thanks for coming by, and I hope you enjoyed. Let's. Can I raid from here, or do I have to be on? I don't know how to raid because I don't think I've actually
raid.
done it. Let's have a look to see how this works. Let me figure it out, Sam. Fuck you. How about that?
I'm trying to help you, piece of shit.
I want to do
I'm
it.
going to say no one that we follow is streaming at the moment, but we could always search for someone doing Warhammer.
Oh no, that's a search as channels. That's not what I wanted. Okay, so let's see. Warhammer. Let's search Warhammer. Someone's playing Warhammer. Hobby room with 100 followers. Let's see, what are you doing? Let's have a nosy. I'll mute it though because I don't want it to be really loud and be picked up by the stream. Luminef, that's regular Warhammer. I don't know nothing about that one. Hang out and play. Hang out and hobby. Is that just the actual That's the actual Warhammer channel, I think. No, it's not. Oh, these are past videos. Okay.
So, should we just call it a day?
Yeah, I'm looking at people are playing Neo for some reason. That's come up. Someone's just chatting. Someone's playing a game of Warhammer. That's regular Warhammer, not 40k. Yeah, everything's regular Warhammer, not 40k Warhammer. So I'm going to end it there.
Thanks for coming on by, guys. It means a whole lot to us.
Thanks for coming by. Thanks for the guys who dropped us some follows. Hopefully you come back for more. Tomorrow, Sam, you're doing Skyrim?
Yes, Skyrim crowd control do drop by and spawn some dragons in shops and stuff.
Yeah, fuck up his game.
Yeah, we'll see what happens.
And then Monday will be our day off, but then we'll be back on Tuesday with Stacey. Stacey and me. I think we're doing Stardew Valley again, right? Yeah, just a chilled out Tuesday stream. Wednesday, Nikki's streaming Fallout 4. Thursday may or may not be a day. It's usually a day off, but I don't know if somebody will be doing something. Sometime we might do a random stream. And then Friday will be back to me, and I think I'll be doing Dead Space 3, but we'll see.
Hell yeah.
So yeah, thanks for coming by, and we'll see you next time. Bye!